Full house tonight. Look at this. Full house. Our Luke's here.
All right.
Really on time. What time is it? It's just gone 3:01. Look at that
Bang
for
on.
time. Bang
Yeah.
on. Don't miss it.
Bang
Very
on.
professional.
Not
How are
bad,
you?
Not bad.
So welcome to
Good.
season 2. That's right. In season 2, episode 140 of ZSR. 140.
40.
It's getting thin up here. Air is getting thin up here, lads. Isn't it?
I mean, 140. What is that then? So 52. Blooming heck, about 2 years, is it? 2 years. Well, we've been doing it longer than that, but how long has ZSR been going? How long have we been doing ZSR for? Since 21, 22?
March
Oh, it must have been
21.
from 21.
March 21.
Back end of 21. Yeah.
That's 2.5
Yeah,
years.
yeah. We had a break, didn't we, for a couple of weeks from the other place?
We had a break.
We're on a break.
I like Ross from Friends. We had a break.
And we were on a break, man. Yeah.
On a break. Yeah.
Oh, we're filling up, boys. We're filling up. Kenny's here. Hiya, Kenny.
Hey, Kenny.
Kenny.
Like
Super awesome is here.
John.
John.
Yeah.
John.
Oh, look who else is here. Howard Tez. Hey there, guys and gals. Hope you're well. I've been trying to look out for Tez down the docks on the news after. Right, so go on then. So we were talking about it just before the stream. What's this bomb thing? What's happened? Happened?
Well, in World War II,
Right.
Adolf Hitler bombed the crap out of Plymouth because they were building ships, weren't they, Matthew?
Yeah.
The warships and submarines.
And he
it
did.
was like
decided to-
number 2 or 3 target.
Yeah.
They dropped a dud. They dropped a dud.
Yeah, they dropped
Yeah.
they dropped a what is it? A 500 kilogram bomb.
Just like, yeah.
Yeah,
it was a big dud.
Captain Keam, he's in his garden in Keam. He wants to lay some foundations down for his patio or his man cave.
And he saw a big, large one poking out.
Yeah, he
didn't
found a big brown one, didn't he? Just stuck out of the divot.
So like about 3 minutes in. Well done. 3 minutes in.
And he was like, "All right, I found a live one in the garden."
That's what they've done off, though.
You know, and then yeah. So they've planned a route now. So they're taking it through Keam. There's a map, and they're taking it through Keam down Devonport, out past the breakwater. Matt knows where that is on Plymouth Sound, and they're going to blow it up in the sea. How exciting is that?
Keam's quite close to the sea anyway. It's quite close. So
they're down Devonport, down near the dock.
These massive, great big trucks, and they put like sandbags all over it, and it's just driving very slowly. So the guy driving that truck, he's got some balls.
Yeah, bloody hell.
One of his mates behind him. Bang!
Yeah. Well, I've on my phone. I've got loads of pictures of Devonport docks, but they're a bit saucy.
They just got in a big rubber dinghy and they're pulling it out to sea.
Yeah,
that's what they're doing now.
It's normal everyday life in Plymouth, that, isn't it? Yeah.
Because that's what I said to you before. 80 years. Has one actually gone off? Have they actually pulled one?
They can go off.
It's because where me and Luke are from. We're from the seaside, so they never bombed us really.
Yeah.
So
No.
you know.
They normally have a controlled explosion, like they blow up the bomb, boom.
Yeah.
They blow up the bomb, but it's not. It destroys the bomb, but it doesn't activate the bomb.
It's fairly
big.
Yeah. What do they have to do then? Get like an army guy in to like a bomb?
Yeah, they have to bomb experts to lift it out of the ground in a crane and then transport it. Yeah,
They do that bit in Lethal Weapon 2. They just jump in the bathtub.
What's that bit in the fast show where the guy's sweating, isn't he? And he's trying to and it comes along, and then what's the name comes along with a big pair of secateurs and just goes, "Come on, lad, just go for a drink." Just cuts a lot. Just
Absolutely.
Bombed our chipping.
Kieran says, have you guys heard the rumor that VTR Dave has now been chosen to star in some TV adverts for that loft?
Loft insulation, is he? He's doing loft insulation.
I've heard that's a tidy. I'll have to watch it back as a tidy loft.
Yeah,
I've never seen that, but it's like I said to him. It's funny because we have this stereotypical look of our Dave, don't we? That he's very classy and very posh and everything's nice. And he wasn't doing himself any favors, was he? When you go to his loft and he goes, and it's all immaculate, everything's labelled and everything's put away.
I suppose he didn't have like exit and stuff, like exit to get out. Yeah.
What is it though? Lord Mavalda said something so funny. He goes, Camilla's going to be so pissed off when she gets home because she's going to go into the bedroom and there'll be dirty paint tins, Christmas decorating, everything. He's all in.
Tidy his loft.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers, pal. Cheers, Des. Oh, hey, pal. Are you only one?
Hey,
only one's here.
Hi, Nick.
Has anyone heard of him?
Yeah. Nick's doing a live stream tomorrow at 9 o'clock, tomorrow night at 9. So it's got Daniel. I think it's got Daniel on and some guests.
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna address an elephant in the room here, Matthew, and this is aimed at you, Matthew. Talking about live streams. I watched. I took.
The quiz, the travesty of the quiz.
I'll watch Armat hammer those lads from Chasing 80s and that Kiwi bloke. I'll watch him just walk all over him, flying the flag for it. What happened, Matt? You were on the roll at the start.
I was. I got some of the hard ones and the easy ones. I just really messed up. So, but there's a few sort of, the Anakin one. There's a bit of still not happy about that one. A few people are not happy about that one. So
he's a stickler for them.
The answer on the card was Anakin, and I put Anakin. But I've got to put the full name. But the full name wasn't Anakin Skywalker on the card. It was Anakin. So I should have got it. So.
Well, then that's the correct answer.
Exactly. But no. Everyone's saying in the chat.
You didn't get it.
It's Anakin Skywalker.
No, I didn't get it.
He was not happy.
And the other one was what was missing when Obi-Wan went to the thing, and Camino was disappeared from the maps, didn't it? In Attack of the Clones. I put Camino, and I was going to put Camino Planet, and it was Planet, but because everyone said, "Oh no, you can't have that." And a lot of people have messaged me and said, "Matt, you should have had that because Camino." And I went, "Yeah, I know, but it was what was on the card." So poor old Stu's been getting so much hate. So is he going to carry on doing the quiz? Is he going to carry it on? So
justice for Sai, justice for Bosk, justice for Adam Berry. I tell you, he's upset. This community is so upset.
I got 4 points and I got beat. I was trying to beat Adam Berry and I didn't beat Adam.
So you shouldn't have started off by saying that though, because you came on straight away and went, what do I need to get to beat Adam 6? And you went, "Oh, right, easy."
I understand now when you go and people go on these shows and they get brain freeze. I just froze. I was like,
I think that's the thing, man, as well.
Yeah.
When I like to think I have a decent knowledge of stuff, but when I'm either on the clock or in a quiz where you've got to get it in a certain amount of time, my brain just gives me the finger. Yeah. My brain just goes, you know that, but I'm not going to give you it right now.
I knew the actor was like Jimmy. What's Jimmy Smith's real name?
I thought you were going to say Jimmy Savile then, was he?
Jimmy Smith. He was Bale Olgrom about like money, and I was like,
who was he?
But Bale. I can't even say it now. Bale Organa, when he. And I was like, who was Jimmy Smith's? I know the actor's name. If they asked me what the actor's name was, I would have got that. So. And then I got, what did I get? The other one was Uncle Owen Lars, and I put Klieg Lars, which was Attack of the Clones. And I was thinking,
it was, So, it was just it's like what Luke said. It's just little mind farts, isn't it? Like oh man.
But I think I was because I was reading the Last Jedi book. That might have put me in a bad
why were you reading that book?
Probably put you in a bad mood,
I was just trying to be funny. I just thought it was funny. So it's funny. Yeah, you know me. I like to be funny. So
that was brilliant. And how's things for you, Luke? What have you been up to?
Yeah, I'm good. You know what? Not been up to much. Work as normal, buying a few bits here and there, but nothing crazy. Trying to figure out a way to get more space in the room, and I have. Well, actually, I haven't. Rachel has. Rachel thought of something last night, and she said to me, "How are you going to get me? You keep buying stuff. How are you going to get more stuff in that room now?" She said, "You can only shuffle for so much longer before you're stuck."
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't know. And then she said, "Right, I've got this idea. You probably won't like it, but I'll tell you." And then she came out with this idea that I was like, "That's genius. That's absolutely brilliant." So I've got a plan, and I might do a video on it once I start it.
It's a secret, top secret.
Yeah, well, it's basically like a custom. What I'm going to do, Rachel's idea, I'm going to make a custom bed frame. And I've seen people making these bed frames out of Kallax cubes, from like IKEA.
Yeah.
And they use the single ones, like the 4 or 5 ones, but just a single row, and they lay them on the side, on each side. And do one of it, and then put a sheet of hardboard on the top and make a bed out of it. And you think, and that'd give me like 6 more sort of cubes to
And
use. And you could light them, so you'd have like the underneath of the bed lit up and with figures underneath it. So that is the plan.
However,
good idea.
But unfortunately, it wasn't my idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shabby Tez, Mr. Baxter and chat. Hello, Jonathan.
They always come up with good ideas.
Never. You'll never get rid of that.
What I try and put a spin on it to then make it look like my idea.
Yeah.
But I was like, and I could light him. Right, it's my idea now. So
anything you don't want people to see, you can hide in the middle of it, can't you? Because it'll be in the middle of the bed.
And there'll be another set of cubes at the back, so you could push things through. Like if I have some storage boxes, push them all the way through to the back row, and then have things displayed on the front row. So it would use as storage as well. Yeah, it's a great idea. I'm glad.
Have you not thought about putting it on the ceiling?
Yeah, a lot of people have mentioned that. I'd be scared to death if things fall.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I've got a couple of ships on it, but just to get them up there.
I mean, obviously, some ships would look good hanging from the sea, but if they fall, they obliterate, don't they? And that's it. You just know that they're breaking if they fall. So I wouldn't
it's not worth it. Not worth it.
Well, especially how old this plastic is. It's very brittle, in it? So it's got to smash to pieces.
How long do you think, like vintage Star Wars, say like the Millennium Falcon, the plastic? How long do you think that would last until it starts crumbling? Like
crumbling,
turn into powder.
I think that I'm not sure really, because I think the Star Wars items back then they're the longer lasting ones. Really, I mean, if you look at some of the other toy lines, they're so brittle and so this, but the Star Wars seems to be all right. Brittle wise. I think it's the little catches that they've got. Like the Falcon's little tabs on the legs and stuff like that.
They'll just go eventually, won't they?
You got to get eventually. You got to get the fishing wire as well, and like figure a way of hanging the ship up, and that's important, isn't it?
I feel I've got to say, Matt, I feel better you've changed your lighting there. I was a little bit worried you might start getting knocks on your door tonight if anyone saw that on your bedroom window.
Oh, the red light, green. Any color, pick a color. What do you want?
It looks nice. I like the poster.
Cyan, magenta.
It does look nice,
Blue or purple.
So have you actually got? I thought it was the reflection, Matt. Have you actually got two lights in each cabinet there then?
Yeah.
I thought it was reflection. So you got two. You're doubling up. That's good.
Doubling up. Yeah.
DTM's here, Shabby.
Yeah, DTM's here.
Hey, pal.
I made me jump then. That did.
Yeah.
I was right, so I went on the what is it today, and I thought I've got to find like some crikey music, and I found this guy just playing an organ in a mall, playing that Fight for Your Honor. I tell you what though, it was a night because I always thought Glory of Love was done by Richard Marx. It's not. It's done by Peter Citero or someone. I've never heard of it.
It's the second Cry Kid, isn't it? The second Cry Kid film.
Second Cry Kid. But for years, I always thought it was this guy called Richard Marx. It's not. So I'm looking for about half an hour. Some guy called Richard Marx. Like, what's going on? I can't find any song. And then I just wrote Glory of Love. I think that's something else. I'm not going to
on YouTube. It's like got a million subscribers. It's called Bad Record. You know, the recorder you play at school.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
He does like any tune, like the 18, blue, like really out of tune. They're hilarious. You want to check some of them out?
Is that the guy that does the Titanic music? He does.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's one of his first.
Really mad. Yeah. Brilliant. Mr. Rembrandt's here, Kenny's here, Connor's here, Baz is here. Hiya, Baz.
Yeah, Baz.
Hiya, Baz.
Possible. Kieran, we've said hello to Adam Berry. Super excited for Sandman.
Dude.
Yeah, don't buy too much G.I. Joe to Adam tomorrow. No. Yeah.
Where actually is Sandown? I don't even know where it is.
It's a race course. It's Surrey. It's kind of on the outskirts of. I'm trying to think.
Sorry, I don't know. It was. I thought it was down near you.
No. It's South London. It's on the M25. So it's like yeah.
Oh, look who's here.
Paul.
Mr. Caramel.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah. Caught Paul. We had a caught Paul a couple of weeks ago. He did that random live stream. Do you everyone see that on that Monday morning?
When did he do a live stream? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did a random live stream for about an hour on Monday. It was about 7:30 in the morning here, and I was at work on my desk, and it popped up. So I just went on there, said hello to him, and chatted for a bit. We were talking helmets because he's very excited.
He's gone thousands. Have you seen the views on it? shot way up. Do you know what I mean?
He's got that Captain Rex helmet early, didn't he?
So, it looks good.
Yeah,
good. I don't go in for the clones, but that did look good. Yeah.
So not a bad helmet for Black Series, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I don't know why you bother coming on, Luke. I don't know why you bother. Do you know? He comes on here, takes his time out for you lot, just to have a right go. Bloody hell.
Well, you know what you were in store for, Luke.
All right. Yeah, it's all out of love. It comes from the right place.
25% better. Wow.
Just got 25% better with our Luke.
Yeah.
So what are we without Luke then? Well, yeah.
Over 50 in the chat. So thanks, lads. That's awesome.
Hi, Hoppy.
Yeah.
Well, you see the word spread, Matt. The word spread.
There you go.
Yeah, he's looking at it. I swapped it around. I thought you don't want to look at them all the time. Just move it around. I usually swap around a bit, don't I?
It looks. I like it. Right.
Oh, well, we'll have another one. I'm gonna have another one there. A DTOF when I can get one because they don't make them anymore. So you got to keep searching marketplace for.
Why do you have to get the exact? Yeah, you have to get the same ones.
Yeah, I want a black. I can paint the top and bottom. I can spray it if I had to. So
right.
I need to get another DTOF. Yeah, I've got room for maybe two more. So I need. So I want another one at least. So
do you keep pressing the button to change those colours, or do they just change?
Yeah, I can change them. Yeah, what do you want? Should we have a bit of yellow now? Yellow.
Star Wars Corn Yellow. There you go.
Yeah. That was good. Hey Tim.
Right, Tim.
We can have.
Hey, where's Luke?
You can have.
I was just about to say, can you have disco, Matt?
Yeah. Oh, let's have a look. Hang on. Let's have a look at that. Look at this.
It's like you have that Star Wars 70s disco theme. Yeah.
I am feeling better, mate. Yeah, it was an absolute. But I've got.
It was crazy last week. I wasn't. I lost control. It was good. I had a good laugh.
I was all right for about. I was feeling it in the morning.
I've never seen Shabby leave the stream so quickly. I've never.
Bye. Thanks. I got to go. Bye.
Well, what happened was I was all right in the morning. Then I worked out and I got off and I felt dead woozy. I thought, probably because I've just been on the treadmill. I'll be all right. And then I just felt it and I thought, oh no, I haven't got what the bloody kids have had. But I thought, I'm not going to phone you now at 2:00 or whatever and say, oh, I'm not making it, whatever. So I thought, I'll do it because I enjoy ZSR and I enjoy the chat. So I thought, I'll be all right. Halfway through it, boys, I was absolutely battered. I thought, oh, battered. But I've got a confession, and this is going to ruin my reputation. This is going to ruin. But I have to. My friend, so I have to share it with you. So after the stream, I went to bed. I said to Jen, I'm going to go to bed for an hour or so, see how I feel. So I get in bed. We've got a big TV at the end of our bed. You know, you watch the TV. And Jen, like I said, if I'm watching Halo or something like that, Jen will go in the bedroom and watch her stuff. And I'm always taking the piss out what she's watching, Married with this and that. And Love at First Sight. Anyway.
Oh, love it.
I wake up about 8:00 and she's on the kids must be watching something. So she's on her bed watching this. And she's watching.
What's she watching?
She's watching Married at First Sight, Australia.
Yeah, that's what my wife watches. She's obsessed with it.
It's 36 episodes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I watched every episode I finished last night. I watched every one of it. Right. It is the weirdest thing in the world because she said, "Oh, do you want me to turn?" She said, "Do you want me to turn this off?" Or what? I said, "No, you can leave it on. I'll probably be asleep in half an hour, whatever." So I'm watching all these Australians getting married, and then it's like. But I've never known drama like it in my life. I've never watched one of these. I've never known drama like it, right? So, but it got to a point where you have to watch the next show because it ends
Shabby.
You're like, what did he just say?
There's a new series starts on Channel 4 on Monday, and my wife's getting very excited. It goes on for months.
Yeah,
it goes on
every night.
I've got Celebrity Big Brother starting as well next week.
I've got to watch that for an hour and a half every night, so I'm going to not watch any of my stuff on TV. It's going to be.
But it's slightly different to the UK version, though. The Australian married.
Because
in the UK they don't actually get married properly, do they?
They don't in Australia either. They don't.
Well, apparently in Australia they do.
Do they?
Oh, well, that's what I've read. I've read in Australia they actually do get married properly in that one, whereas in the UK they do it. They have a proper ceremony after if they want to stay together.
Yeah, because
but apparently in Australia they actually do get married. I'm sure I've read that.
All right, okay.
Yeah, they do. There's someone on the radio 2 the other day. They've actually been married for 3 years, and they did it No, the
Well,
British
two
one.
couples out of this one. There was two couples that stayed together. I can't believe we're having this conversation.
I know.
Well, you
Everyone's
brought it up,
doing
Shabby.
their thing. Everyone's going and turning off.
We've just gone down to 23 people watching.
watching this.
Yeah,
We're
just-
talking about marriage.
You see size commenting and what the-
Australians.
But that's what it was. I mean, I couldn't stop watching it. It was so weird. And our it's like the funniest thing I've got to admit is I never watched any of these shows with our Jen. But watching our Jen, it's like our Jen had someone to share it with, right?
Yeah.
And the way our Jen was losing it, I can't believe she said that to him. Who does she think? Yeah.
No, that's what my missus is like.
Yeah.
What series was it, Shabby? What series was it? The last series just gone? Must have been.
Season 10, yeah, it's just finished. And so
Yeah,
I was
we
hooked,
watched
man.
that.
I mean, you can tell it's scripted. You can tell it's anything.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I tell you what,
Good job.
but I won't be doing it
No.
again. No chance. No.
It's
chance.
more interesting when they split up.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
They split up, and then one of the other couples from another group gets on with another one, innit? And then they get cracking down on it. So you know. So.
Yeah, there was one
Yeah.
that had a kiss with another group.
Yeah.
That was a big drama. There was
Yeah.
another one where he's been sexting somebody else.
Oh, it's
I
just
know,
filmed.
you know what I mean, Luke? How can you turn it off? I was
What channel's that on, Shabby? What channel is it?
well, it's on Hulu over here, but it's
That's on. It's on E4 over here.
Because
So,
I used to work on some of them. What was the show I did? Oh God, the first series of Naked Attraction.
oh my god!
Oh my God.
Oh, God!
They took me off it because I moaned so much. I'm like,
I
this
bet
is,
you did. Yeah, seeing all those.
oh God, it was
that's a good
awful.
one.
It was
Yeah.
just like, and then people were taking it really seriously, and I'm like, you're joking.
TJC. So I'll change the subject. I'm
Yeah.
hoping that I'm
However.
free tomorrow for TJC's live stream. Because is he doing Streets of Rage tomorrow?
He put it up on Facebook, didn't he?
I'm sure he's doing Streets of Rage
Are you
too.
doing some with VTR and the Aussie lads as well, though? You're doing that too?
Yeah,
aren't you?
tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. Yeah.
What time is
Well,
that on
it's-
your?
it's 9 p.m. UK.
I'm bloody working tomorrow night.
I know,
Every
I'm all right
day.
because usually it's on at 6 o'clock in the bloody morning over here, so it's like
Yeah.
4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think TJC's on at 2 o'clock. I'm sure he's doing Streets of Rage too, so I'd quite like to watch that. if
So
I'm
9
around.
o'clock. What time is it there? Very early in the morning there for them. Crikey, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll
Straight.
be. I think it's about 7 or 8 in the
Oof.
Sunday morning for them.
That'll be lively then. That'll be a lively chat.
Yeah.
Hey, Luke, you all right?
Yeah, well,
Right.
we usually do a morning one for us, and it's evening for them. But they said they'd be happy to do an evening one for us and a morning one for them.
Yeah.
So
It was a nightmare though doing them at that time in the morning because we did the multi ones. Do you remember when we had the Aussies on and Rob came on and you sat and it was like 6 o'clock.
Dave's
in the
on
morning,
as
so
well,
we
isn't
had
it? Dave's on tomorrow, isn't he, as well? isn't
yeah,
he, Dave?
yeah.
Be lively. Then he'd be at Sandown tomorrow. Be
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey Jason, hi pal.
I
Yeah,
miss
yes.
I miss I used to work nights, and I used to be able to watch like Hollow Chronicles and like Papa Gord and
Yeah,
I
used to
miss
love
all
watching
that
the
time. I miss that
Chronicles,
time now.
Papa God's just done stews, hasn't he, today? Papa
Yeah,
yeah.
I watched that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
That's news, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he was telling everyone a ceiling fell on him the other day, which was nice. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, do you not remember on Instagram you saw that big cut on his head? Where
Oh
the
yeah, I
bloody
did.
was going
I do remember seeing that. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Look who else is here, boys.
There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright.
You're gonna have to share those, Shabby, or should me and Matt should make our own, surprises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Shabby's thing. Let him get his
Shabby's
thing. Yeah.
thing.
Everyone knows.
I sent them to you though. I remember in our group chat, I sent you them, and you were like, "Oh yeah," and then every time you come on, "Oh, I forgot to use it. Oh, I forgot to use it." Oh. Today, so Bad Batch. Have you watched it?
Nope.
No,
No,
I've got rid of Disney Plus. I've got
Have
rid of
you?
it.
Yeah, it was Star Wars
I'm
and
not
going on.
that, I don't know.
I think Shogun. We're getting Shogun on Disney Plus, which I'm
I've
looking. It's
got
the
rid of it.
27th, which I'm really looking forward to watching. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
really good. So,
That looks absolutely.
I didn't get what is it? Series 4 of Bad Batch?
the last season.
Yeah, it's the
Season
last
three.
series.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Series
Yeah, it was
3,
Series 3. I just
Is it
God,
Series 3? No, it's Series 3 now, isn't it? It's the last
Yeah,
I
series.
didn't get through second. I watched the first series, which was I just
Yeah, it's
didn't-
all right. It's not brilliant, but
No,
yeah.
I'm not bothered, to be honest.
It's 3 episodes, isn't it? 3 episodes have come out. I'm
Yeah,
too
they
busy.
always and they've kept that darker tone, and I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it, but it's worth watching. I've always liked the Bad Batch. It's good. So
I'm trying to watch. I'm trying to watch for. I've got 3 on the go at the moment. I'm watching 3 different series on Apple. I'm watching For All Mankind, which you started, haven't you? I'm on the last series. I've got Invasion, which I'm watching now, and I'm watching Foundation. So I've got 3 different sci-fi space.
You've got 4 now. That new one's just started on the space station.
With the lady from the Dragon Tattoo Girl. Yeah,
that's just all. Yeah, that's all now. Adam says, talked about unexplored ordnance. I was a volunteer Coast Guard. We used to deal with them all the time. There was about a 60-year-old found off the coast at Southend, as the Germans would. 1 arm.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Sod this. That's it. Sod this.
Sod this. Let's go for a beer. That's it. That's Paul. That's Paul. What's the name? That was
a stressful moment.
Oh, White House.
Paul Whitehouse's character, isn't it? Comes in, just cuts a lot with a pair of shears. Yeah.
Hey, Danny. Hey, Paul. Hey, Adam, you going to Sandown tomorrow?
Back now.
Yeah, both of them are going. Both of Adam and the Longs are going together. So I should get.
Are you making a video tomorrow at Sandown?
Yeah, I'm going to film a bit. Yeah. I should try and bump into them. Hopefully, I'll see them. So
it's weird though. Do you ever get that, like Luke? If you, it's like when I went to Joe Fest last year. I took a little bit of film, but I didn't. I don't know. It's like I wait to experience it instead of filming it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, well, it does. I mean, obviously, I've been to a couple of Echoes and done a little bit of filming there, but especially within NEC coming up, in my head, obviously, I'm thinking, right, I've never been. It's one of the biggest ones, if not the biggest one. I've got to get some good footage. But then you think to yourself, to get some good footage, you've got to really take a bit of time to do it.
Yeah.
And then are you not enjoying the experience?
Yeah. You like that? Have you taken any footage? You're like, nah.
Best way is to get a GoPro and just put it on.
You're like, Aaron has a GoPro, doesn't he, on his thing, and just.
A lot of the guys do that, and they just let it film. I put it on their hats, they put it on there, and they just let it film.
I mean, I don't do GoPros or anything like that, but and then I still think to myself, but if I'm there all day, which I will be. You think to yourself, well, if I'm there for 6 hours, 7 hours, it's only 10 or 15 minutes worth of footage, which you should be able to do pretty quickly and pretty easily. But I will do it, and obviously there's going to be a lot of people there, so I want to make sure I get plenty of pictures of everybody, videos with everyone.
I usually go round and around, and then I see all the tables, and I walk past, and I just film a bit as I go by. So I was filming stuff same time as Dave VTR was filming stuff. We were like together filming.
So I think the plan would be to do my filming towards the end. Go around and have a good look and get anything I want to get first. And then once I'm satisfied I've got what I want and I've been round, then I'll maybe just go around and do a 1 round of filming and try and do it all in a one. But I'm really excited. I mean, I'm more excited to see everybody rather than the toys kind of secondary. But it's going to be good. But I try to get a bit of footage if I can. But you forget, don't you? It's easy. You walk around and you just start forgetting to do it, and you're speaking to people, and you've
got it in your head to do something. Like the day gets,
and then you get to the end of the day and you go, "Oh, I've got no footage."
That's what I mean. I mean, it's like when I met Jem, and I thought it was her idea. I'll make a quick video for you if you want. I thought that was brilliant, but. Other than that, I just filmed it a little bit here and there. But I'm not used to big conventions, and so what I mean. That was my first one.
In the sweet shop,
massive. So
the amount of conventions you could go to, Shabby, in America, and you just don't go to them. You don't go to them, do you? There's like the big. What's the big one? And the one that's down in. What's the one that's just happened a couple of weeks ago? There's a big con that's happened. I think it's MegaCon. MegaCon or something.
I don't really like the big convention. I like the toy fairs. I was talking to Scuba. There's that Kane County Toy Fair in Ohio, and I'd love to go. That's like,
isn't it the
retro one? And now retro Palooza.
The guys from the Game Chasers run that. So
they organised that. Yeah,
wasn't it the one in New York? The February, don't they? The big
toy fair.
The toy fair, with the new reveals and stuff. Was that
you've got to get a press pass for that. That's just not for you can't just walk into that.
Danny had that because Mr. Bamping, Danny Bamping, because he had his puzzles there, and he had a stall. He had free roam of everything. It was amazing.
I'm really surprised, Shabby, you've not been to that Toy Federation guy's shop.
He's around the corner as well. Well, it's on the way to Joe Fest because it's in South Carolina. So when we go to Joe Fest, because I'll probably be going with RSI and G-Force. Oh, happy birthday. It's G-Force's birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mark.
Oh, and it's also Gary Moore's birthday. Happy birthday, Gary Moore, too.
Happy birthday,
Gary.
But I will go to that toy fair.
Gary?
Yeah, I kind of like him.
Every Saturday he's got a video up, and it's always great watching what people bring in and sell in the shop. He's got just hundreds of stuff, isn't it? It's an amazing shop.
Yeah, he seems like a nice fella. He's gone massive as well on YouTube, man.
He's exploded, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Hi, Marco. Hi, pal.
Marco.
Here we go. TJC says, I'm on Stu's quiz tomorrow night, so if I get one question right, I'll be surprised. I think it's exactly what Luke said, isn't it? I think it's just look at the joke. Because you sit there, don't you, Matt, and you go, I know that. I got the Yoda. I got the Yoda one. I got the really hard one. What colours on the eyes of Chewbacca, which is like I really like. If you don't know it, it was like I was getting some of the hard ones, but the simple ones.
The blue.
Yeah, the first one was a real stumper though. What is the name of that ship? We all put Executioner when it was the Avenger. It was like
Luke. Let's just sorry if I put Luke on layout. Where's your laser command, Luke?
It's right there.
Well, the blue one.
The blue
yeah, I can try and grab it. I might drop it.
Go on, now let's see. You can't come on and not show stuff, Luke.
Hang on. Oh, there it is.
It's going to explode in his hands.
Yeah, it could do actually. It's a bit, but yeah, we don't want it to explode.
Is he going to press the button?
Well, no, because you have to press the button on Hornet. It's over there.
It's on the other thing, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah.
What's good on your video though that it still works after all this time.
Yeah, and Steve thought it was a bit iffy, and I tried it 2 or 3 times. It just worked straight away. Yeah. So it was going to go off the VTR data, but it didn't need to in the end, thankfully.
No.
Yeah. I see something there, Luke. I've not watched your video from last Sunday yet, but I see something in your Transformers line.
There? That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still need high Q. I will get it.
Oh, right. Okay, there we go. It's Power Master. Yeah.
But I was saying this to VTR as well. It's funny, and it more or less goes into conventions and toy fairs and everything. That's one of the things I like about the British ones when you do go to these places like Sandown and the NEC and so, because there's so much stuff over there that I remember as a kid that they don't have over here. Like like a big. You showed that Ladybird book, and then VTR showed the Rambo, and our side turned around to me and said, we still got them. And I just thought, wow, because they were never available here, like a big yellow teapot and an action
big yellow teapot,
And it's funny because I do go to the vintage places over here. And apart from I never had Silver Oaks as a kid, and there's full of them. And
I don't think that they weren't really big over in the UK, were they?
No, not really.
At all, to be honest.
Yeah, but it is funny, especially being an expat, being into the 2 countries, how different our toy fairs actually are when it comes to toys, and it's like they'll do the trains or whatever, but they won't do Hornby and stuff like that. They'll do Lionel and that kind of thing. It's I always find it fascinating that. Jumpy, everyone's saying hello to each other. I hope I haven't missed anybody. I'm flying through this. Here we go. Intriguing, Luke. Intriguing.
I think that's probably referring to when we talk about storage, I guess. Yeah, that would be a good one.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. Shame on you. BOE, shame you. So BOE's not going to what is it? Is BOE here? Hi, BOE. Oh, yeah, there he is.
Oh, he's not tomorrow, no. Okay, BOE. Okay, mate. Yeah, they are there.
But I am sorry. I'm going back to NEC. I'm really excited about it because all the decent toy fairs, most of the big toy fairs in the UK down south. There's nothing. Probably the biggest one around where I am is Doncaster. And I've missed that one. So the rest of them just seem to be so far away. So I rarely get to any toy fairs aside from like Echo, which I've done 2, I think. So NEC is going to be a massive big deal for me. I'm really excited.
You're coming down on the day. You're coming down on the day.
I'm coming down on the Saturday, and I'm staying overnight on Saturday night, and then you
got to be.
You're training it. You're driving.
Yeah, no, I'm coming on the train. I'm hoping there'll be no
strikes.
Because it's the Easter weekend's the weekend after, isn't it? So I'm thinking to myself, if they're going to focus on a weekend, they'll probably hit Easter weekend. Maximum disruption.
So
I'm hoping I'll get away with it. But to be fair, look, if I have any issues with the train, I'll just drive it this time because I'm not missing it.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, quite a lot of people. I was even chatting to Nick, and only one, and he's thinking about maybe coming. He's saying,
right, yeah, that'd be good.
He's not sure to go to that or Echo, but I mean, there's a lot more. I would say there's
both, Nick.
Yeah.
I think it depends what you collect, though, innit? Because, like I said,
Nick's just Star Wars mostly, isn't he? So it would probably be better for him. But he,
well, I think that's certainly why I've sort of moved from Echo to go to the NEC because
your collections,
my collection's just so diverse now. It's just better for me. It suits me better. Yeah.
I agree with you because I didn't go to Joe Fest for the first time that Scuba brought it up. Well, the simple reason I thought I've got G.I. Joe classifieds, but I'm not and he said, no, Shabby, it's everything. And when I got there, you saw what I bought there. It was everything other than basic, and I loved it. So I'd prefer to go. I like those sort of, like, if I had the choice between, Echo and what is it? NEC. I think I go to the NEC.
Oh yeah, there's a good mixture. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, you go to Echo, there is a few bits that's non-Star Wars. They do sell it, but it's obviously predominantly Star Wars.
You got your
Detonator, yeah.
Yeah, I can see it there on the shelf behind you. Yeah, you got your mask. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. I went, Luke, have you seen that over there?
Yeah, you pointed that out. Yeah. Yeah.
Get it.
Are those details level though? Well, let's have a look.
Yeah, they're very level. They're very level. Thank you very much.
Spot on then, Matthew.
Yeah, they're very level.
Yeah, that's spot on. Yeah.
It might be just the carpets a little bit, but so
yeah.
Oh, they are, Matt. He has something for you tomorrow.
Oh, I know what he's going to say. Oh, I beat you 6 plus.
Oh.
I got a Neil to Adam. He's the Star Wars guru now.
Hi, Mum. Nice. It's nice to see
you. The lovely Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie. Nice to see you. Charming. Bloody charming. I don't know. We were telling Tez before about those. My mum had a big bag full of Spectrum games for our Tez. So
I'm going up next month. We're going up in March.
Oh.
Yeah.
How long does that take you, Tez? How long is that going to take you to go up there? Not long again.
An hour and a half.
An hour, is it? Oh,
yeah. I've not been to Blackpool since. Oh God, this. I've been this century.
Yeah.
There you go. I should come to you, Tez, and then we go to come together, can we?
Yeah.
That'd be a challenge.
That second default does look a tad more forward than the rest now that you mention it, Des.
All right, okay. Oh. I can just turn the camera off. You won't have to see me. I could do that. I could do it in dark. Oh no, I'll turn the light switch off and we do it in darkness. There you go. No one can see nothing then.
Look at that. He's trying to hide the fact with his fancy light. They won't notice.
You're never going to live it down, are you? Spectrum.
Can I fade as well? Should we try no.
Matt's trying to bamboozle us with science. I know. It was. I couldn't believe I watched 36 episodes of it though. It finished last night.
You never get that time back. 30. Was this the week you were poorly?
Yeah, it's like I said. Yeah, it was last Friday. I started it and I finished it last night. So I watched 36 episodes in a week.
But do you know? I mean, I suppose we're going back onto it now. But I think everyone
just bringing it back in. Yeah.
I think everyone has a show though on TV, and I mean, bang it in the chat, folks. Everyone has a show on TV that you watch, and you think to yourself, I shouldn't be watching this really, and I'm not telling anyone I'm going to watch this.
I have a guilty pleasure.
You don't think they're dead cool? They'll be like, no, I don't watch that rubbish shabby one.
I mean, I don't want to get back on this subject because obviously it's not what we're here for. But shall I tell you my guilty pleasure show? And I think it's brilliant.
I've got one as well. I'll put my.
It's similar. 4 in a bed. It's brilliant, right? So I'm assuming a lot of people know what 4 in a bed is.
So it's
basically like 4 couples that have bed and breakfast or hotels or B&Bs, and they all go to each other's. And then they have to mark it out of whatever breakfast.
Is that still that was going when I was Channel 4, that isn't it?
But, it is. But it's brilliant because what's good about it is right at the start, the first one, everyone's real nice, and they all go, "Oh, I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to mark it honestly." And then as soon as someone says, "No, I'm not coming back," they all go, "Right, that's it. Wait till we're there," and they kill them, and they just end up massive fire. It's brilliant. And I watch it and I think I shouldn't love this, but I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've got one that's fairly hot and new and fresh.
Hot.
But we all used to watch it when we were a kid.
Go on.
And my mum loves the soap operas. Yeah. But I've been getting at 6 o'clock when we sit down and eat a tea. We don't watch 6 o'clock news. My mum puts Home and Away on. I've been getting well into Home and Away.
Oh dear.
I'm loving it. What's happening? What's happening in Home and Away? Al Stewart's still in it, and that's it.
Wow.
Your mangrel. I'm well into
until you've seen Al Stewart calling someone a drongo. You've not lived.
Drongo.
You're drongo. You've not lived.
Drongo.
Rack off.
My one's completely different.
Mine. I watched it tonight before it came on.
Mine is completely different. I started watching it in the summer, and it's all because I watch it on catch up. And it's the American series. It's called The Good Wife. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Solicit all the lawyers and that. There's that older woman. Yeah, there's a lot of there's always Michael J. Fox is in it. He's like a lawyer in it, and there's loads of people come in it that have been in other things. What's the guy Midnight Caller that used to be on American thing? He's in it.
Midnight Caller,
he's in it older. He's like a gun expert. They use him all the time, but it's like a lawyer thing. And
it's Beastmaster, isn't he? Mark Singer. That was Beastmaster.
Yeah. No, is it? No, is it?
No, it's not. It's not. I thought it was the guy
Midnight.
No, it's the guy
Midnight
who plays Lumberg in Office Space, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah.
What's
Did
his
we get
name?
that memo? Did we get that memo right?
Yeah.
That memo.
Yeah.
Memo guy.
I forgot his name.
Oh right, yeah. I didn't have to.
Mark Singer was in V, wasn't
it? Weekend.
Yeah. So there's been how many 7 series, and I started watching last summer, and I watch one every night when I get home and eat my tea. I've been watching them. Near the end now.
Is it Gary Cole? Is it?
Gary Cole, I think that's him.
I've got the next lot to watch now, which is The Good Fight, which is One
of the shows I liked in England was Coach Trip. I always liked that one when they were all
with the gay bloke, the Welsh guy, wasn't it? With the Welsh, when he Welsh,
Oh, thanks, lad. So it's not just me then. So he's all.
You'll watch weird things. Yeah. I have to sit there and say, watch The Wife. I have to watch Location. That rubbish. And
too many
dancing. The dancing I have to watch. There's ice skating.
Do you know what? I think I might have solved this. But my mum loves Gogglebox. Do you get Gogglebox?
That was after my time. That I don't.
Yeah, but Gogglebox, Tez, is on now. Well, it's on at 9.
Yeah, I know. But do you know the story about Gogglebox?
No, what is it?
Gogglebox is when I used to work at 2-4. They used to ask the editors and to come up with program ideas. And I came up with a program idea like in 2006 called "Watching You, Watching Me," where we film a family all around the country, and you put a camera underneath the telly. And you just film them watching this week's telly, and they go, "Oh, look at that! Look what's happening."
Are you trying to take claim for Gogglebox here?
I am, because Melanie Leach was my boss, and then she effed off. She
the lovely Mel.
I'd have been a millionaire. I'd have been a
millionaire. Channel 4, and then suddenly she gets a high position at Channel 4, and then comes up with this Gogglebox.
Oh, she's taking a call, mate. Taking a call.
That would never work. No one would watch that, and it's one of the biggest shows on Channel 4. Anyway, I love Gogglebox. Not bitter at all.
No. The thing is, how does Connor know the nickname of Married at First Sight? He's Maths. He's let himself. He's actually revealed himself.
Dear.
Maths.
Connor has to sit there and watch it as well. He's another one has to do what his wife tells him. Like we all do. We all have to watch what they tell us.
Oh, I never knew that. As The Last Airbender dropped as well. Has anybody seen that yet?
What's that? Oh no. Is that on Netflix or is that Disney?
Netflix.
It might sound like one. Or the cod. I'm not.
I got that. Has anyone seen that other thing? That is it. The wolf thing. The female. Wolf. It's an American TV series. It's got the redhead girl who's married to Ali G. I can't remember her name now. The actress.
Isla Fisher.
Isla Fisher.
Fisher.
Wolf like me, and she's a werewolf, and she gets married to another guy. He doesn't realize, and then she becomes pregnant, and then she's like, so it's weird. But it's on. I think it's on Amazon, so I'm gonna watch that sometime. There we go. That's it's all coming. It's all coming out. It's all coming out, everyone. Yeah.
Oh, they are DTM sat through something called Love Is Blind last week. And he's strangely addicted. Yeah. You see, he's got all the DTM.
Is that the one they do in the dark? Is that the one they do in the dark? And they have to buy their voices?
Dating in the dark. Is that the dating in the dark?
Something like that, dating in the dark. I don't know. Yeah.
It's very rare I have to watch anything like that, thankfully. But
you look. I don't have to watch soap operas. I'm lucky with that. The wife hates soap operas, so I don't have to
get a bit of Home and Away in. Get a bit of Home and Away.
No, none of it. We don't watch any of it. So I ain't got to watch that rubbish. So that's
hey, John.
Go watch other rubbish instead.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I have. Sorry, we're still talking about things we watched, but I tell you what, I've been very very late to the party too, and there's 65 episodes. I think there's 85 in total. There's only 65 on Netflix, but I've just finished Batman the animated series on Netflix.
Is it good?
Wow!
Oh, it's amazing. Oh, it's so
it's
good.
Great, Shabby.
So good, and I've only just discovered it. I mean, I knew it existed, but I've only just watched it.
No,
over a 4 or 5 weeks, I've watched them all up to 65. I don't know why they haven't got the last 20 episodes on. But what an absolutely brilliant animated series that is.
I've always
really dark.
I know a lot of people say how good it is or whatever, but I know
it is.
Yeah. I got the Blu-ray box set. I bought it when it first came out.
They cover loads of like obscure DC characters as well, don't
they? Just the arc with Harvey Dent and just how they portray him is so good. Yeah.
Some of the one what's the ghost episode where his favorite Bruce Wayne's favorite TV actor is like a ghost. The character is it the
That's
ghost?
Right. And it's
Ghost
and it's Adam West who does the voice.
Adam West, great episode.
It's so good, yeah.
Lads, look who's here, RVTR. Right, that's it.
I did message him yesterday morning just to say, are you still in one piece? Because he looked crumpled up in that loft for 2 hours.
What he does,
he looked like a contortionist, just spinning round it. Just
things people do for Shabby, eh?
I know. You can tell I've been sick all week. I just thought, what should I do? That's all size things. I'll just do them. I've lost everybody now. I've lost everybody. Hold on a sec. Let me just get back up here a bit. Right. I think. Oh no, I've lost every. Oh no, I'm right. Here we go. Something to watch. Shabby Sobiar in the chat. He's already. I know. I'm way behind. Well, we've got Luke on. It's nice talking to him. Let's have a look. His foundation. Right. I never stuck with foundation. It was all that mathematics and so forth. I thought, what?
Yeah. My missus watched 2 episodes and said, "Fuck this! I'm not watching any more of this. This is too complicated." So this is as complicated as watching the original Dune because she can't understand the original Dune, the 80s film. And she said, "No, I can't. This is way beyond me." And I said,
"I think that's worse than that."
I could understand it. It's clones and stuff, and it keeps jumping back and forth. And I love it. I think it's all filmed in all filmed in like Prague and places like that. They filmed it a lot of it.
Nice.
So, yeah, so Europe, they filmed a lot of it. Some of the places they use are amazing. So
well, it's like I've been watching that thing on HBO, that new True Detective, you know, the Night Country one that's set in Alaska.
Yeah, finished it last Monday.
It's filmed in Iceland. That place doesn't actually exist because there's no certain town like that. So they went to Iceland and filmed all that. So
did they? I thought it is isn't it Alaska? And it's supposed to be in Alaska,
it's meant to be Alaska, and it's Alaska, but there's no such places. And it's because I was thinking that I thought, you know, being over, you can have a look at Alaska, and I thought, you know, and then so I looked it up, and apparently it was all filmed in Iceland.
It's like that. It's like that vampire film, isn't it? What's the vampire film where they all
30 days, 30 nights.
Oh, yeah, that.
Is that with Josh Hartnett or whatever?
Yeah, you should watch that, Shabby.
Melissa George.
Have you seen that? Oh,
yeah,
great film.
It's night for 6 months of the year, and the vampires are there.
The vampires are there. It's great. Yeah, watch it, Shabby. Watch it.
That's good. What Jumpy's just said, and that's what I thought because I don't know whether they'll section it off a bit, but I like that. It's like they're not doing it's
filler episodes. They've just got straight into it. Yeah.
That's one of the things I didn't really like about the Bad Batch before. I mean, I like the Bad Batch, don't get me wrong, but they go into a drama, a darker tone, then they make a happy little family. And I always thought, who's this actually for then? Do you know what I mean? It's like the tone kept shifting all the time, but this one seems pretty good. So while, I'll agree with that, Jumpy, it does feel like it's going to continue. Like, so how many episodes is it? Do they know? Do we know how many episodes it is?
Is it at 20 or something episodes you get in a series?
I don't know. Bad Batch.
Trying to Google GoPro.
Hey. What do you think of Rachel Zegler winning the Action Hero Award?
That was so stupid. Does anyone watch those anymore? Do they watch him? He's so.
I mean, what the hell? You've got like apparently it's better than John Wick. You know, her action sequences are better than John Wick, and Chris Pratt as well. It's just nuts.
What's that? Yeah, sorry, I missed that.
You know, Rachel Zegler, the woman who's playing Snow White. She was in.
She's in.
She was in a Hunger Games film, which nobody saw, and she gets the Action Hero Actress of the Year. It's just ridiculous. People's choice.
Well, they're trying to save her, aren't they? Because she put her foot in it, didn't she? She saw all this stuff
and the Snow White stuff.
Yeah, and they're trying to resurrect her career.
Have you got something to tell everybody?
Oh, is he what?
Have you read that, Lily? Read that comment.
Yeah.
Get that secret, did you?
Oh dear. We're not bunking up.
You know what?
We are sharing a room.
Exactly.
We're not top and tailing everyone.
It's not the one in Blackpool, is it again?
Those odd pillows.
Yeah, hell of a game.
Yeah.
Hell of a game.
Right, so what are Dave saying right there? He's coming up then, is he? NEC?
Well, it's April, isn't it?
April 7th, I think, isn't it?
Scuba's going in. You think he's Scuba in time for NEC?
I think Chris Miwa's going as well.
Yeah, Chris Miwa's going.
Hey, Chris is coming over, is he?
Kempton, that's the one that VTR's just done, isn't it, Kempton? I couldn't believe that figure I haven't seen in years. I couldn't believe.
I know. I looked them up on eBay. They can get quite a few of them, but they're not all complete, are they?
No, Baz told me that they were Mantech and they weren't. They were knockoff Mantech.
Yeah.
But I remember, but it's funny. You ever done that yourself, especially being in a community, because I'd never even thought that figure. Don't remember what it was called until I saw it and I thought, oh my life.
Yeah, I remember it, but yeah.
I think we're talking about going to Kempton Park soon. It's getting bigger and bigger. So
it looked good. It looked really good. Luke was saying, VTR was saying something that it's the toy division lads that have set it all up and
got more modern collectors in there because it's mostly trains and stuff. Yeah, they've sort of got people to go there. Yeah. There's a lot of people that go to Sandown will go to Kempton because a lot of the guys live up that way. So
I think I will. Then I will go there when we go to Joe Fest. I'll pop in there because it's the same state, so I don't think it's going to be miles out. He was at. I saw him at Joe Fest last year. The guy who runs.
Yeah, he's selling there. Yeah. The latest videos are him selling out a fair now, aren't they? The latest videos that you watch. Some of the amount of money people, the grands that people are just buying like things that are grand. They're just going, I like that. It's $2,000. Yeah, I love that.
I watched an episode the other day. They had a Sears Hive on it.
Yeah, saw that.
I think it was like 800. Was it $800 or something? Didn't flinch, did he?
No, have you ever seen one of them in real life? There was two at the convention last year, and they're massive.
They're
3 foot. Never seen one. High, 3 foot high, aren't they? Yeah.
There's a documentary.
The picture of the catalogue with the kids next to it, and they knelt down, and it's massive.
Yeah, the thing is huge, and I tell you what else is huge as well, because we didn't grow up, like I said, with the big G.I. Joseph like the Defiant and the flag and so on. You wait to see the size of the Defiant box. I could fit, and I'm 6'1", and I could fit in it. I've never seen anything bigger, mate. You think the flag would have been bigger, but it's not.
Like an LCD TV on a box, isn't it? You get a TV.
Massive. Some guy was selling just the box alone for nearly £800. Do you know what I mean? It was huge, that thing. But I'd never seen it. Do you know what I mean? Go on, Matt.
I say they were on shelves and shops. It just makes you laugh, doesn't it? So
yeah, they were, and that's what makes me laugh when they say they can't do it now. And I think you've seen the stores over there, they're massive. You know, there's that thing where they have this toddler's tank that 2 kids can sit in. It's a massive tank in a big, huge box. And I thought if you can put that in, I'm sure you can put an amazing. Yeah. But there's a really good documentary on sectors on YouTube, and it showed how they made the hive. They did it in 3 parts, and they did it like this. So when you see the stair parts come up like that on the hive, that's 3 pieces that they molded together. It's a really good and now it was more expensive. They went all out for it, and they showed this thing like a toy shop in the 80s where it had He-Man at like $2 or $3, it had Star Wars at $150, then it had sectors at like £5, £6, £7. They were a lot more expensive. And just weren't buying them. They just weren't buying them at all. But it's a shame that, because it's a great line, sectors. It really is.
They're great figures. Weirdly, about 18 months ago, I had no desire to collect them. No, I mean, I had. Well, I've got all the figures. I've got every figure now. Some need completing, but I just thought, I used to have them as a kid. I was like, yeah, but I'm not too bothered. And then I picked up a Prince Dargon night fighting on eBay for like £3. And as soon as I got it in my hand, I was like, this is amazing. Why am I not collecting these? And that, so I just went after them. But they're amazing. Like, they look fantastic on the shelf as well, because they've got that like pearlescent paint.
Yeah,
they look really good.
You got the glove one.
I'm missing two of the ride on animals. I need a battle beetle and I need Spidrax's spider flyer, but it's so hard to get with the wings intact and everything.
It's only like 8 figures or something. There's only like 8, isn't there?
9 figures. 9 figures. And then four ride on animals, and then the hive. But I think Adam said he's hoping to get a hive in at Joe Fest this year. He's just put in the chat, I think. Go figure.
All right, I know he's going to get that back. Cool.
Yeah.
They're quite fragile as well, aren't they? I've been told they're like the.
Are they? I assumed they were like Castle Grayskull sort of like thickness, or are they not like that?
A bit thinner, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Jason's going to NEC, so you'll see Jason there.
Good old Jace.
Yeah.
Geek Strong. Whoa. Luke, your collection inspires me.
I think Dino's got quite a mad collection. So amazing collection.
Coming from a man with a collection like you, Dino.
Yeah. He's got his whole basement filled with stuff. It's
like £30 per day. 10 years ago, it was a
Comic Film Comic Con is what, 30 quid a day?
You've spent maybe a quarter of your.
Is it though? I don't know. Is that pricey, or is that? You know what I mean? I don't, like I said.
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's still and a Comic Con, so they're gonna. Yeah, they have to pay for that. Yeah.
Yeah, my mate's booked. He makes chocolate fudge thing where he takes
flapjacks.
Yeah, he uses it. He uses it to bribe the dealers. He sort of feeds them.
I see.
Yeah.
I like that.
Case of flapjacks.
He keeps saying he's going to put Hypno in them so he can get a better deal, but he hasn't got around.
I want to see it. Sorry, oh, brilliant!
You will sell me that figure.
I did the whole of Game of Thrones.
Yes,
one day. I've been watching them back. I've watched. You go back now and watch the odd scene from Game of Thrones, and you forget how good it was. It was a terrible ending, but
Go figures here. Hiya, Adam. This guy's the place to be. Yeah, cheers, pal. Yeah, it's nice to see you, buddy. Brace yourselves. DTMs is EastEnders.
Yeah, we know that.
Well, no, it's an easy one to get into, isn't it?
We know that.
I've been in and out of it for years. EastEnders.
Yeah,
Kenny's just said something I haven't remembered in years. Come down with me, I remember come down with me. Yeah. Do you think they've died off a bit? All them? Do they still make them now? Like the one you were talking about, Four in a Bed and all that. Are they still on?
Yeah, they still make them now, but they've always got repeats on.
Come down with me. They changed it up when the COVID thing happened, and they would all meet in a place and do it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
There's a good restoration program on BBC in the afternoon. Like people take like a Victorian pram in to get restored, but some people they'll take in like a vintage Star Wars toy and try and get it restored.
It's more about people living in Spain now, isn't it? On Channel 4, it's more about living in China and building these chateaux.
Yeah,
it's more about that sort of.
Andrew,
I used to love Storage Wars and American Makers and Shipping Wars. Yeah. The American ones were great as well. Remember that one where he found a DeLorean? Found a DeLorean in one. Opened it up and
the ball-headed chap. He's a good comedian as well, isn't he? The stand-up.
Is this where they bid on like storage containers where they don't know what's in it?
Yeah.
Right,
It's dead good. I like storage.
You're allowed to have a quick look. You're not allowed to go in. You're allowed to have. They can open it up on storage.
Literally look through the door, right?
You can have a quick
You
look.
can't touch or climb in. You can't touch nothing or move anything. Yeah.
So you don't know what's in any boxes or anything. You've just got to go for it.
Yeah. It's up to you what you being.
I love it. I love it with storage. There's some of them are like looks like there's a car in there and it's covered up, and they pull the cover off, and it's not a car. It's just the way.
They do. Yeah.
Right. You think there's got a car in there? It's just like, oh, you poor buggers.
Hey Scott, hey pal. Everyone's turned up today. Everybody's here. It's brilliant. Everybody's here. Loving the superpowers videos. Adam. Let's have a look. I was waiting for Side to say Babe Station.
Babe Station.
Oh. Well, we don't need to go on Babe Station. We just go on our Instagram chat and we get enough on there.
Storage was complete fake crap.
Gary Cole, there are you right? He's Gary Cole.
Gary Cole.
That's how far behind I am. Shabby's the adult tunnel, stabbing at the TV remote when he hears someone coming in.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Yeah. Helen Daniels.
Once painted a portrait.
I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. They had it up on the wall.
Oh yeah, and she had a really long neck, didn't she? Like a long neck.
Oh yeah.
That's the VTR Dave saying that Storage Wars is fake.
Yeah, it was all.
Really?
It was, yeah, it
right.
Yeah.
They all are really, aren't they? It's like
they all are kind of.
Although, Jen was having an end of it yesterday because I was saying, "Come on, Jen, you can tell."
It's she's in that film.
None of it. No, it's not. No, it's not scripted. They're all. I said, Jenny, there's no way every week.
Why do you think the producer gets money?
It's like, it's all scripted, isn't it? They must say, "Well, you can have this conversation. We're going to film you." So
Apparently, I remember watching an interview with one of the guys that was on Made in Chelsea, because that was massive in the UK.
Oh, that's
when it Made in
my
Chelsea.
wife loved Made in Chelsea. Yeah,
and they interviewed him, and they said, "Look, is it scripted?" And what he said was, "It's half and half." Apparently, he said what they'll do is they'll set scenes up with two people, and he said, "You'll go in knowing what you're saying." He said, "But the person you're doing the scene with doesn't, so you get half a real." Scene. Yeah. He said, so I go in knowing what I'm saying and I know my lines, but the person I'm doing the scene with, they don't know what I'm going to say. So he says it's kind of half real and half not.
Remember, it's like I'd through Weekender, which is it's sort of like Big Brother but on holiday, but it's all scripted. It is, and I have to write the script, the script for it, so you can bend it to whatever you want. And everybody would, the cameras would suddenly go off that way, and the series producer would come in and whisper in their ear and go, "Right, you're going to say this in a minute." It's all fake.
It's all fake.
I did a few episodes of 60-minute Makeover.
All fake.
You think they're made in 60 minutes? No. One episode, it started raining halfway through. They had to come back 2 weeks later for waiting for a sunny day to finish it. It's all
I must admit, watching those HR sides said to watch the Batman animated movies like Horse and Gotham by Gaslight, and I've watched most of them.
Have you watched Sub-Zero? Have you watched Sub-Zero? That's a good one.
Which one's that? Tell me what it's about.
It's animated Batman. Well, it's Freeze and Batman and Robin. So,
I'm going to start. Well, I've got The Killing Joke to watch as well. I've ordered that.
Batgirl gets kidnapped, and then of course what's the other one? Mask of the Phantasm. That's the like the.
I don't know. I'm just getting
Mask of the Phantasm. Watch that one. That's the one that came out, and they put that in the cinema. That one.
Right.
So.
It's funny you should say that, Luke. I just bought the Killing Joke book, the deluxe edition of it. We were talking about it last week.
I just ordered it on a Blu-ray. Yeah, you get it on eBay, Blu-ray for about £3.
Oh, Si was telling us that basically, that was his inspiration and so forth. And as he's talking, I just bought it on Amazon. It's the hardcover. It's a cracking book. So.
I found something out today, a Blu-ray. Right, you can't believe this. I'll ask anyone if anyone's out there has got 28 Days Later on Blu-ray. Has to be on Blu-ray, right? Go on eBay and go and see how much it is now. You will not believe the prices of that film.
Why? How much are they?
It's crazy money. I looked today because I was watching someone said, "Oh, I can't get a copy of 28 Days anywhere. I get a DVD, but I want a Blu-ray." And I went, "Oh, that's an easy film to look. 70 quid, 50 quid
for a Blu-ray."
For a Blu-ray, it's been they're not making any more of it, so it's when they make any more of the actual Blu-ray, everyone tries to get hold of it because you can't get it. It's not on streaming services anywhere, so it's gone up in value.
And it's not the kind of film that I'd watch anyway. But yeah, it's still
28 Days. Yeah, it's Danny Boyle did it. It was Cillian Murphy's first big film, wasn't it? So,
I remember that one. Is that the one where he's...
Yes, it's zombies, isn't it?
Zombies, and he's that famous bit where he's on London Bridge and he looks back.
Yeah.
Morning.
Yeah. What?
Hi, Lee. Hi, pal. Vita, have you
anyone's got that in the collection, you've got worth a few quid. So, yeah.
Luke, if you like Batman, Kenny says you should check out Batman Beyond. I thought it was the same thing, so it's a different thing, that is it?
I've got
Prime, I think.
Yeah, I've got Batman Beyond down there. It's harder to get. It was harder to get on box sets. Oh my god, what's he got now?
Way up, what we got?
What are you doing now? What's he doing?
There have been fake reports. I'm still in the loft. Well, actually, it's true. DCB locked me in because I left the house a mess.
Luke's gone.
You can still hear me, lads, can't you?
Yeah, your camera's gone. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man.
You got to put another 50p in.
Hold me
spot. He nearly came back then.
Hang on. I think we're okay. Hang on.
Technical issues.
What you got in your box, Tez? What are you doing?
Oh no, I've got a big box like the attic the other day. I've got loads of loads of.
Well, I'll make you big now then while Luke's throwing his camera out.
I've got a big wooden box. I'm sure I've got the original Killing Joke in here. Batman vs Predator.
Yeah.
Red Rain. Have you read that one?
No.
Where Batman turns into a vampire. It's amazing.
Yeah. Batman. You got Batman versus Judge Dredd. That's a good one.
I have in here somewhere. I have. I'll get to that one.
Aliens
Newt's Tale.
That's good. That's one on around, I guess, is it? Yeah, that before they come. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the second part.
Is this they'll make them into new tales?
No, they've been in sort of a box. This is like my tub thing now.
Earth War, yeah.
I've got loads of. Look at this one: Superman versus Aliens.
Cool.
Oh my god!
Yeah, this first edition as well. Batman.
There it is. Yeah, Batman versus Judge Dredd. That's a great one. Yeah.
Yeah. Got loads there. Batman.
I read that one.
Oh, Lobo the first. I love me Lobo.
The artist, isn't it? He's great.
I was watching a interview with Jason Momoa. He plays.
Yeah, he's going to be doing it, isn't he?
He basically played Aquaman's Lobo. He would make a fantastic Lobo. Lobo versus Mask. Yeah. Lobo versus Batman. Oh, there's a running theme here.
Yeah, a lot of Batman versus.
Yeah, more Lobo. They need to make a Lobo movie because he's like basically Deadpool of the DC, isn't he? Batman versus Predator 2.
It probably will when they get going with all the other DC.
On? They need to do a Lobo. I was trying to find a Killing Joke.
Oh.
I don't know. Oh, no, here we go. First edition Killing Joke. There you go.
There it is. Yeah.
How much does that go for?
Well, I've just got the hot. They've re-released it so many times. The original's probably expensive.
The comic books would be worth more, wouldn't they? Because it's on comics.
They're in comic. This is the first sort of the graphic novel version.
The graphic novel.
Yeah.
What else? Oh yeah, this one's a good one. Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, I love that one. That's my favorite.
I didn't know you had all these.
I got them on Blu-ray. The favorite one.
They were in the attic in my old house.
When he fights Superman in that. There's a way better way he fights Superman than he does in the film. So much better. Yeah.
Got loads of Star Wars stuff. Oh, yeah. You like this one, Shabby? Well, where is it? I've got The Thing. Yeah, these are all first editions as well. The Dark Empire one.
Of course,
yeah.
They're
cool.
They're in good condition then as well.
Oh yeah, no, these are like what 93, 92 maybe.
Around there, yeah. It was before 95. I know that.
August 1992.
Sort of films you wanted to see, innit? Those ones at RTM Park.
Yeah, this is what film. Like which cover is it? Where it's
how is it? Luke gets really powerful and starts destroying vehicles and crush things, innit?
Maybe the writers of The Last Jedi, the Rise of Skywalker. Maybe they should have read this first.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they should have read anything.
The Emperor comes back and
used the material they already had. They should have used all that material.
Anyway, there we go. I've got loads more, but I won't show them all. We should do a comic. We should do a comic one day. We should do a comics.
Hey, Biker, just watch the first episode. Matt's brilliant. I love it. Yeah, it's really. I don't think he's as good as Band of Brothers, but he's up there. I like it.
I've not got around to it yet. There's so
really good. You like it, yeah. Tom Cruise drove off a cliff and didn't he? I know it's.
Yeah, I know. She didn't do any training. It's all CGI in the stuff. I watched the video right the other day and I was like, "You're joking."
Did you see that John Wick fight on the stairs? And yet he didn't win it. That John Wick fight was unbelievable.
I know, that's the fight at the end. Yeah.
It's absolute bullshit her winning that thing.
Fixed.
Hollywood gone up its own arse.
Yeah, Luke, check that one out, buddy.
I will. I've got a lot to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, what, you're going to Sandown, NEC, George? Is that what you mean?
NEC, yeah. I guess he's going to NEC. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, he's going to see Scooter, isn't he?
It's £18 on the door, isn't it, NEC?
I think most people are going just to say hello to Scooter, I think.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm going. I'm not going to probably buy much.
Apparently, there's about 40 going to NEC. Shabby. Oh, you're lucky. I'd love to go. But
yeah, Saturday night's going to be a night to remember, Luke. I think you're going to.
You're all staying over?
I think you might have sore heads in the morning.
Are you staying over? You're staying over.
Let's move on.
Yeah. I don't think any of you would turn up Sunday. You'd be too hungover.
Yeah.
Well, there was about 3 last year, Adam. Do you remember? They were all there last year. I saw a few at Joe Fest. Yeah, it's a massive.
I've never seen one. I've not even seen one for sale on eBay. You'd think one would pop up at some point, but
did we get it? Did we get it in England as well? The Hive. I remember the figures. I don't remember that. Yeah,
I remember the figures in the shops, but I don't remember the Hive.
We're from up north, though. They're not going to put somewhat pricey up there, Luke, when we were kids. Mums would have battered them. I'm not buying that. Your dad will make you one in back garden. Here, that'll do.
Yeah. Make one out of that cardboard box here.
Like Tracy Island.
But I think it always looked to me like it was inspired heavily by Castle Grayskull, and it had like a feature like the Fright Zone, didn't it? I'm sure it had something you put like a puppet you put your hand through. Yeah, it always looks very Motu to me.
I think. Well, you just used your spider thing, didn't you?
I think it was, wasn't it? But it always reminded me of the Fright Zone
as well.
I'm not sure.
Maybe it's just the photographs I've seen. Hey,
Jay. Good day.
Yeah, it's like a dark. It's like a dark green. Tez, it's like a dark green, black. The whole thing.
Yeah, I think the photographs I've seen. It's where it's lit. I think.
Yeah, there's not much. Right. You get some real rubbishy bits inside, don't you? You get mostly stickers on the inside and a few ladders or something. You don't.
Yeah. I know Adam's a big fan of sectors. Yeah, I've seen him. He's done some custom wings and stuff, hasn't he, as well?
Yeah, those are great.
I've been gonna wear a red carnation.
So cardboard box and.
Yeah, we should all go around with a flag, shouldn't we? So we can see each other from a height. We could stick a flag up so we can spot each other.
I'm just gonna.
Okay, I know. Just get some. What's the balloons? Just get a balloon and it goes up on a high string.
Cheers, Jace! Look at Jace gifting me them. Gifting me them Action Force vehicles. He's finding me bits for him now. What a guy!
No, people do it. You know,
your Jeeps. Yeah, too.
What a guy.
Well, you just did it on your last video. You found that video recorder thing for Amy from the A Team. I'm like, how do you get hold of that sort of stuff?
That was. I thought I'd have a real headache finding that, and Jason messaged me and said I've got a spare one. Like, what?
Jason fell apart.
Got a spare one.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Jumpy says. I know.
It's down in Smith's. You can't buy push chairs.
It always makes me laugh when they said that over here, and I'm like, you can fit 2 airplanes in them.
You get bikes and all sorts. Toys R Us used to have all the bikes and everything, didn't they? So.
It was just the point.
Is Toys R Us coming back?
It's in Smith's. It's in WH Smith's. Yeah, it's in WH Smith's.
No, there's one in Oxford, and there's one. They're all down south.
They're in
4 or 5.
Yeah, physical shops though, actual, right?
Yeah,
the figure is they're still in Canada as well, but they're not in America.
Yeah, they're in Poole near me. They're it's in WH Smith. It's at the back. It's not very good. It's not.
Yeah, I was going to say inside another shop. It has to be.
Yeah, but Smith's ain't doing WH Smith ain't doing that well. So
you're gonna have to do your jobs now, boys, because Biker's thinking of going. But where is it? Look, April
7th. April 7th.
It's easy to get down from Scotland, Biker.
Yeah, £18. You don't have to buy a ticket, do you?
Get a train.
No, you pay on the door on the day.
£18 to get in.
Yeah. It's about 14 quid to get early bird.
That's not bad, though.
Yeah.
That's
Is
all
it?
right.
Is it? See, I thought it was 18 for early bird. I'm sure I've seen that.
I think 18 for
14.
early bird, and then it's £14. Or
No, it's
12.
it's the whoever runs the it's BP fares, so they're 14 quid early bird.
Why did they never do the weekend? Why did they just do a Sunday? That's what I don't understand.
I guess it's the best
the
only day
size
they
of it.
can get. NEC's busy all the time, isn't it? There's a lot of it.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Because they were going to stop doing the NEC because the NEC wanted too much money. So they went back and did a deal. So it's I prefer it on a Saturday. I do really prefer it on a Saturday because you got a day before you go back to work.
But they only do 2 a year now, though, don't they, Matt? Didn't they used to do a lot more there?
Yeah,
there's 3 this year. There's one in September, and there's one in September, and there's 3 this year.
No, there's only two a year now.
One is September, isn't there? So yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, BTR Dave said it's 18 quid for early bird.
18. Yeah, I looked the other day. I'm sure it. Yeah.
Oh, it's 14 at Sandown. So maybe I'm just getting confused.
Right.
So
Yeah. Japanese toys. I probably will. Yeah, I suppose it's all that sort of thing.
Early birds. Sorry, Shabby. I think it's quite. It's a lot different to Echo, though, isn't it? Is early bird at NEC like 7:30? You can get in.
Yeah, you walk straight in.
Yeah.
7. You can walk in even earlier. There's no security there when we walk in. We just walk straight
You
in.
just want a high vis jacket, don't you? You just walk in.
Yeah. You just walk in. You just get a ticket there and then. And most people, I only see a lot of the tables are already up. Already put stuff out.
Luke, do you know that GeForce is 26 today? Plus VAT.
Who is?
Plus VAT,
yeah.
I thought he's looking good. Yeah, he's looking.
Is it GeForce's birthday today?
Today?
Oh, is it? Happy birthday, GeForce.
Yeah.
Oh, they are, yeah. Keith will go mental. Can you imagine that if he saw you? Imagine if Keith, then Rancy goes on about Clifford.
Oh,
Or does he like Cliff Richard or not?
Yeah,
I don't
hates him.
Hates him. Yeah. I'm not a fan. Yeah.
Oh, they are.
They're down road from me.
Yeah. I tried to get right
In the background.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I can't wait to see who's going to be the sore head on the Sunday. Is it going to be DTM? Because I saw him the last time when he was with Sai and Connor. They knocked a few back, didn't they? So
he had a few. DTM.
DTM was looking a bit fragile.
Where are you guys staying?
He was looking a bit fragile. He was. Poor
Where are you guys staying then?
Well, I think virtually everyone's in the Premier Inn, the Birmingham NEC Premier Inn, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was like, because it's only like an hour and a half down from me, but I might as well.
Yeah. I think everyone's at that. I think it's called Premier Inn Birmingham Airport, something like that.
Yeah.
You can walk. It's just walking around to it. So it's a big area, NEC. So massive area.
I need to sort that out before I get.
I like that one too. The repair shop. That's a good show. I like that. They fix old watches.
Yeah, I love the repair shop. Yeah.
Oh, they're all complete
fake stuff.
Fake.
What's shop in Las Vegas?
Everyone's wishing GeForce happy birthday. That's awesome. So, Matt, we haven't talked about dinners yet.
Oh yeah, I've got to get my dinner. Right? Yeah, I've got to share my dinner.
Got to get my dinner out.
Have we got a dinner jingle?
It's an important part of ZSR.
Oh, didn't you take a picture of your dinner tonight, Luke? Yes, we always. Yeah, we do.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
New thing. We take pictures of our
jingle.
dinners now. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll just get Shabby jealous. So,
when you've got a picture of your dinner, how do you send it to Shabby? Do you just?
I'm just going to show it. So there we go.
Like that. Oh.
So steamed vegetables, sausages with some chopped up mushrooms.
Very nice.
And some tomato chutney next to it.
Are those frozen steamed vegetables?
Steamed with the sprouts and all sorts in there. Yeah.
Very healthy too. That. What do you mean?
Yeah, my meat. I love a bit of meat and a bit of veg.
I had scampi chips and mushy peas tonight.
Oh, there's no chips for me, mate. I ain't chips in that long time.
Send that some chips.
No. I'm all healthy.
Well, the reason we talk about it is because, as we all know, that Miriam.
Yeah, it does.
Right. So this is a ZSR presentation of Gerard's dinners of the week.
Oh,
Crikey. I couldn't hear all that. I don't know where you put it all.
Wow.
Crikey.
I tell you what, I have got one for you though. Actually, I don't know if it'll come through if I show you. So on Valentine's, I get to pick whatever I want to eat. When it was last Wednesday, I can have whatever I want. Yeah, calm down, Matthew. Right, and it was. Calm down.
Okay.
Right, look, I don't know if it'll even come through because it's a bit bright. Look.
I'll make it big.
You can't see it. It won't pick up my camera. Look.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
I don't think you'll be able to tell anyway. Look, it doesn't come through properly.
Is there a flash on it? Yes, I mean,
it doesn't come through. Look.
What is that? What is it?
It's basically it was a giant tray of cheesy nachos with bolognese and stuff.
Oh, look like
nice. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. So, are you back in the room, Matt?
Yeah, I'm here. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm here. Don't worry. I'm okay, everyone. Don't worry. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was the guy that said, "Yup." It was him. He said, "Right, I'll tell everybody what's going on." Ruined it. Here we go. Applying for the repair goes a bit. It's sentimental to you, isn't it? Yeah. You're exactly right. You like this, don't you? It's very sentimental.
Yeah. Do you hear that some woman bought an ironing board in the other week? An ironing board. It's like, what?
She bought a washing it. Could you just do that while you're at it?
Yeah, could you just an ironing board? I thought, crikey, they're getting really scraping.
Yeah, someone brought in a pogo stick from the 70s. They did it up the other day. I thought it was beautiful. It's a beautiful story.
Beautiful. I like the way it's filmed. It's in that warehouse. I mean, that shed thing in it. It's all very
barn, isn't it? It's a barn somewhere, isn't it? Yeah. I didn't realize two of the people that are on there are brother and sister. Did you realize that? You know, the guy does all the clocks and stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. His sister does. She does all the. Is it the one that does all the leather work? The lady in there. So the brother and sister. Wow. Yeah.
The lady just all the leather.
Yeah, she does she repairs all leather cases and stuff. She
Sorry.
It's on the brain, Tez. You've got something on the brain. I'm sorry.
No. It's DC Comics.
Get it back. Well, you can get it back for about 80 quid jumping. Would you pay that though, Matt? You won't pay that, would you, for a Blu-ray? Would you?
Not for a Blu-ray, no. I couldn't believe how much they are on eBay. So if you don't, everyone check, have a look. So you'll believe.
He's doing another one, isn't he? He's doing 20.
Yeah, that's another reason. Yeah, 28 weeks later is the sequel, wasn't it? And that had Renner was in it, wasn't he?
Yeah,
so that's cheap. You can buy that quite easily, but. First one it's Cillian Murphy in it because Cillian Murphy's now the big superstar, isn't he? So
I don't think so, Matt. It'd have to be a coffee table in my house. That I think.
Could you get it over there though? When you go to these, does anyone sell a USS flag or something?
I've never seen one. I've never seen one.
There'd be just people fighting over it, and trying to get it. Lulu.
Tonight, Matthew.
Chris is here. Everyone.
I'm going to be Lulu.
Tonight, Matthew. Hang on.
I'm not even responding to that, Chris.
Oh, brilliant. Let's have a look. Yeah, this was just about to say G-Force. Them alien covers. That's what I like. Them alien covers, Terence.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll pick up some random alien covers.
Oh, of course, comics. Yeah, George has still got most of his.
Yeah,
I tell you. No, you'll be fine, Luke. No, everyone will be happy to see you. Giving him shit.
You saggy Jimbo.
Oh, yeah, saggy. Yeah, I've got saggy. Yeah, I got.
This is what.
The next time you ask me to come on, Shabby.
Chris into comics. When he was about 10, I gave him a few of these.
You what?
I gave him a few of these. Most people give him, like a copy of Razzle.
It's a minute every time.
It's just the way you are.
Chris, when you were 10, poor chap.
I must apologise, Luke. I must apologise. You thought, bring our Luke on. Do you know what I mean? Filth all night, filth.
Poor Chris. Sorry for Chris. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Chris came over here a couple of weeks ago and he was on his best behaviour.
Was he?
Yeah, well, your mum was there.
When we
Your
met
mum was
there,
there,
he was
wasn't
on his
Yeah.
best behaviour. No, we had a really good.
There was mum. Yeah.
Really nice.
Who would play Lobo in a film? Asks our Australian friends.
Well, Jason Momoa.
Because he couldn't do it though. After he's just played
Aquaman. No, his rendition of Aquaman. He was like, he said, "I'm just going to do Lobo. He's my favorite DC character." Like, yeah, man. You know, he's doing that in the trailer. Yeah, my man.
Yes, my mate's saying, "Don't forget to set your alarm." I mean, it's just.
You never get up, Matt.
I do. I get up every. I have to get up.
Yeah, Jason Momoa should do Lobo.
If he does like another role, because Chris Evans did Human Torch and then Captain America, didn't he?
Yeah.
Anyone else getting at 5:10 tomorrow? Anyone getting up at 5:10? I am.
I know. I got up at 5:10 this morning.
That's a lot.
Look at that Adam as well there, Matt. It's about 40 quid blues at the specials edition, £70 to £100, but standard is 38. Even that, 38
quid. Yeah, Blu-ray's £2, isn't it? You know.
Well, Blu-rays pop up in charity shops and stuff now, don't they?
Yeah, I'll be looking out for that copy. Yeah,
I got what did I get at the weekend? I got a copy of Dark Knight Rises on Blu-ray with on the Steelbook version for 50p.
I got Django. What did I get? Django, the remake one. You know, the one with the Travolta. Not Travolta. What am I thinking about? Tarantino one. Yeah. You haven't seen that one? Django? You've seen Django Unchained?
I've seen Django Unchained, but it was a long time ago.
Oh, I'll tell you what I watched this week. I watched Once Upon a Time in America. I didn't like it the first. I didn't like it at first, but I didn't realize it was the connected to the Manson story.
Yeah, he's there. The actor.
No, I didn't realize. Like, once you know that information, you're like, wow, this is an amazing
different film, isn't it? Yeah.
This new one looks good though. It's about a screenwriter, isn't it? It's about Hollywood. His last. Well, he said it's his last movie, and he's done after this one. I don't believe that.
It's just like Tarantino sort of puts a what if. You know, it's like in Inglourious Bastards, like they kill Hitler. It's like a happy ending. It's really good.
DiCaprio, he's such a good actor. I like DiCaprio. Always saying that.
These are the best Lobo.
Oh, and you're getting the filth out now, Tez.
No, Lobo's back. Lobo's back. This is what got me into Lobo. These were my first song.
Magazines, everyone. It's just not.
No, they're not. No, they're great. Lobo's back. Silent Disney covers.
I got a couple of films anyway. I bought a couple of films Saturday, so I got Leon on 4K.
Leon's a great
in America, The Professional.
Leon's a great film.
Yeah, The Professional. Yeah.
There's
two different versions on here. There's a director's cut or something on this one. I think there's a different cut on this one.
I've got the director's cut.
And of course, I had to get Total Recall. So
man, I watched that the other day, Matt.
I got it on 4K. So yeah, I got a couple more 4Ks.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
Melina! Mattress Mangler. The Mattress Mangler. Hey, Rach, I'm sorting the accommodation out. Cue a soggy cardboard box under. The Mattress Mangler. He comes out with some corkers. He came out with them.
It was horrendous that weekend. We must have changed rooms 3 times and it still weren't any good.
He's still itchy. Have you got the rat? You got rid of the rat?
It was terrible. It was. Yeah.
Oh man. That is the Mattress Man. He comes out with some bell.
And I tell you what, the funny thing is, no matter how many times I tell him I didn't arrange the accommodation on that trip, he just he don't care.
Is it Airbnb or something? Was it?
No, it was basically it was a trip to we were going to Blackpool for.
Well, there's the thing you went wrong straight away. You know what I mean?
We were going to Blackpool for Friends Fest, but you just pay for the trip, and the trip organisers arrange the accommodation, so you don't know where you're going. You don't know where you're staying. So we were just going for the event, and then they all book you a hotel for everybody. When we got there, we were just like, "What the?" We changed rooms about 3 times.
So is it a coach load of you all in the same place then? So I bet some other
basically,
people weren't happy then. A lot of people.
I watched
there
a
was
YouTuber
loads
that
of
does it.
people.
There's another YouTuber that goes to Blackpool and he finds the cheapest old bed and breakfast he can and
I've
stays
seen
there.
that guy. Yeah,
And it's like £10, £7, £17, and some of the
Oh
rooms.
my god!
Well, then I'm thinking to myself, you've paid a tenner though, mate. Do you know what I mean? What you got to expect? But some of these rooms, they're unbelievable. Question for everyone. Oh, unbelievable. Is there a particular toy film game that you are looking for at the moment? I did want the Filmation He-Man, but I've just got him. He arrives on Wednesday, so I know that. I've got that one. That's me.
There is. Yeah. I can go. Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a few things I'm chasing, but one, I'm chasing a vintage Tron figure. I cannot get Tron himself, the Tron figure for love nor money.
No,
cannot get him.
Never find him.
And when you do find him, he's silly money. But I've got the other three, but I cannot get a Tron.
What's silly money for Tron figures? I've never bought them, so.
Well, no, the Tron figures in general, you can get the other three for usually around the 30 quid mark. Tron himself is usually about 80, 90.
Everyone wants
Tron. And he's not easy to find. And 3.75 figure, and he won't have his disc or anything. It'll just be.
No, you can try and find the NECA version of it, but it's still hard. Even the NECA version.
But they're going up as you could get a NECA carded one maybe a few years back for about 30-40 quid. Now they're about 100 quid. But so I'm still hunting a Tron, but whether I get one or not, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to get. I know there's a guy out there now that makes. There's a guy who makes translucent figures, and he makes them on all different colors, like greens.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if it's on Etsy or somewhere, but he makes loads of different. Because there's so many other colors in Tron, isn't there? In the vintage one.
But I mean, even I mean, the ones I've got, they're in quite good nick, but I've got no discs for them or anything. The Warrior should have a staff.
Yeah, I've got the staff.
And I've searched for them high and low.
Oh,
you
just never find
them either. But someone said to me, "Oh, you can get repro ones." I can't even find anyone that does repro ones.
No.
Yeah. So
is it one of them though? You're just gonna if this Tron figure, like I said, is so rare, you're just gonna bite the bullet and say, "I'll pay the 90."
I don't think it's super rare. I mean, you will find one. You do find them, but when you do, they're just really expensive. And I just think I'm not paying 80, 90 quid for a 3.75 figure without its accessories.
Fair enough. I get it.
And in my head, I think at some point I'll get lucky. At some point I'll get lucky, but not yet. I haven't done.
Matt, have you got
here's a question, Luke. Like repro is looked down upon in vintage Star Wars.
Yeah.
And Transformers, it's not.
Is it not though, Tez? Because I'm in your group a little bit, and it.
Yeah, but in Mask. Is it looked down upon a little bit?
It's not as bad. I mean, I don't obviously, I'm part of maybe 5 or 6 mass groups on Facebook. The one that I help run, we sort of go out of our way and put it in the rules that we are obviously an all-inclusive, original and repro-friendly group.
Yeah.
And we basically just say to people, look, you don't have to be a fan of repro, but if somebody's selling something repro or is asking to buy something repro, just don't jump in on them. And have a go at them. If it's not for you, fine. But we run a repro friendly group, so you will see it. If you're not happy, you can leave the group.
So,
that makes sense.
Don't get stuck in. Don't get stuck in on people. And we put that in the. We put that in the rules, and the whole point is you agree to it when you enter the group.
I think I'm in that group. I'm in that group. But look, going to Transformers, since because you're in the group that I moderate.
You moderate.
Have you noticed over the since Temu?
Oh, yeah.
Have you noticed since because like knockoff Transformers, Transformers? Have you noticed over the last sort of 12 to 6 months? There's a shift against knockoffs.
I think your group is ripe at the moment. I think is with people going crazy about Temu. There seems to be people that are like to get these.
I think it's good for the fandom.
Personally, I don't know how good they are. You see them on the pictures and you think they look brilliant. If that's what they are, when you get them,
KOs, they're absolutely fine.
But are they from Temu?
I've not got them from Temu. I've got
this
them
is
from
what I'm getting at. So the pictures that you see on Temu look brilliant, but you think, but is that what I'm going to get? If that is what you get, you can't really argue with it. But it falls into that same old argument. if they satisfy you and you're not bothered if they're not original, and you look at them on the shelf and you think, yeah, that looks great, and I'm really happy with it.
Yeah.
I don't really see the problem.
But do you think I know what it is? It's a lot of like hardcore collectors since Temu have started selling knockoff Transformers. They're getting a bit aggy. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
about
I'll tell you,
these new collectors are buying knockoffs.
I suppose we're getting into the debate without really trying to get into the debate. I think in the end, the same argument applies to vintage Star Wars collectors, and I'm going to say it, and I might get jumped on. I don't know. I think it falls into one category.
How much money?
I think the only people that really care about it are the people that are worried about it either affecting their businesses, affecting the values of their own collections, or affecting their trade values or their prices
or their reputation.
I don't really think they care, because let's be honest, when people go screaming about you're lining criminals' pockets and it's fake this and it's fake crap and blah 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 blah, these people are campaigning for people that are selling fake luggage or fake watches or fake handbags. Or whatever.
No, they're not.
And they don't care about that.
Like
They don't care about that because it doesn't affect them.
No.
They only care about Repro Star Wars or Repro Transformers because it affects them and their collections.
Yeah.
They don't care about other fake stuff because it doesn't bother them because they don't collect it.
I think Rolex. No one bothers about
that. I agree with that. I've always. I'm not really concerned about what other people do and do not in their collections, So I've always been exactly the same way.
I would just like to put the thing right about prices here. I've just been on the thing and I saw it today, and it says in clear, you cannot see it, but it says on their Facebook page, £14 it is for early bird tomorrow at Sandown.
Yeah, I've just seen that. Yeah.
And it's £7.50 after 10:30.
How much is it?
Yeah, but it weren't the Sandown one we were talking about though, was it? Or you just
the one tomorrow?
We were talking NEC though when we were talking about the 14, 18.
Yeah, NEC, but people are saying that Sandown tomorrow is.
Right. Sorry.
They're saying it's £12. It's gone up. It's £14 now. It's gone up. They put the price up.
Yeah,
put the price up.
So, put the price up.
Yeah.
You buggers.
Oh.
So make sure you got the £2 extra, everyone. So, yeah. There we go. Just thought I'd. People saying,
good day. Good day.
Good day, Mike.
Usual Michael. Nice to see you, buddy. Yeah, we've got about 60 in the chat, so it's been awesome. It's been great.
We haven't had Mike on for ages, have we?
No.
What were you saying? Something Shabby? You got before Tez went on his Transformer rant. He went to saying.
Oh, Sign got a knockoff Transformer from TV. So he sends me this thing, and he goes, "What do you think of this?" And I looked at it. It's like a all black Optimus Prime. He said it's 14 quid on Temu. He said, "But I know it's not real." And I said,
"That's Nemesis Prime. That's Nemesis Prime."
I said, "Si, just get it, mate, because it's 14 quid." Take away.
Yeah, I suppose it's 14 quid if you're not happy with it. It's 14.
That's what I mean.
I guess. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though,
Transformer.
It was delighted with it. It's like, this is awesome, this thing. So
right.
Yeah, Nemesis Prime.
And did it look because did it look legit?
We all call it Temu, but there was an advert for it on the Super Bowl last week, and it's actually Temu.
Oh,
Did you know that?
Temu.
Yeah. Temu,
yeah.
Temu. We call it Temu. Everyone calls it Temu, don't they? We call it Temu.
Temu.
I've never used it. Is it any good, Temu? Because sometimes they showed that Regal robot Emperor's throne that they made, right? That chair, it was the Emperor's chair, and that's like a $10,000 chair, and they had it up there for 48 quid, and I thought, no, that can't be right.
Yeah, that's probably a model or something that's about this size. Yeah.
What is Temu any good, or Temu? Is it any good? Is it? Have you?
I know people that use it, and they had a bad word to say about it.
No. Luke had a load of those stuff, didn't he? That Lego stuff he showed last week. That's from them.
Yeah, to super glue some of the parts together. But
because we're freight, we bring all of that in. That's what we bring in, mostly from the UK, from China. We go to China and back. We bring all that in boxes of it, because everyone's buying so much of it. So,
he's poor.
Dave's got me. Got me. Dave gets me. I'll get me games off Dave tomorrow. Thank you. Dave.
Oh, are you going to open it in front of him? You're going to take the seal off in front?
No, not in front of him. I'll do it at home in my own privacy.
There must be a way of getting into an Atari box. There must be. Can you go in underneath? under the
What are you doing there, Tess?
Hang on, I missed you. What were you doing? What were you doing?
Underneath.
What are you doing now? What's that? What's that?
You know,
sort of touching up thing, is it? What are you
in
doing?
the slit under the bottom.
No, don't, Taz. Don't.
Yes, I'm just looking at one of VTR's comments there. He's just put
blow it, and the glue it'll get all moist.
Sorry, Luke, he's still on this. Sorry, Luke. You'll have to wait.
It's all right. No,
it's
all right.
I know it's 80s glue, but it might get moist and
it's on a plastic vac sealed, so you
it
just
might
have to pull
peel
it off. Yeah.
like a flower.
They're massive, though, aren't they? What were we going to say, Luke?
Yeah, and I'm just looking. I'm just going to touch upon VTR Dave's comment and Adam's as well from earlier, because VTR Dave said in the comments that he'd love to do a video on the world of repro, but just thinks it'll be too much grief, and it probably would be. But I do find it a very, very interesting topic, and I'm going back to one Adam put in the comments earlier, that he said that he doesn't buy repro, he doesn't want anything repro in his collection, but he doesn't have an issue with it, and that's absolutely fine for me. I don't have any problem with people that don't necessarily like repro, don't want it in their collection, as long as they're polite and courteous to people that don't mind it. You know,
people really get elitist and
I don't have any issue with people that don't want repro in their collection. It's completely personal and to you, as long as you don't get stuck into the people that don't mind it. Because I just don't think you should. You collect all you want to collect. You know.
Mm.
I couldn't agree more. I've always been like that. You know, if someone like Tez has got a few repos here in his transport, and I'm always like, oh, that's awesome. Or I did it myself. I bought I got a pop-up R2, and there's no way I was spending that type of money on a thing that big. So I bought the repro version. And you always see the top of it anyway, and it's on my shelf.
I sold my pop-up R2 lightsaber for 190 quid, and I bought one for like 30 repro for 30 quid. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
The thing is, look, I think no matter which side of the fence you sit on, I think we can all agree unanimously. The one thing that none of us are okay with is the fact that the one thing repro does is it allows the dishonest people to potentially move it on as an original and con people out of big money. Yeah. I think unanimously across the board, we all don't agree with that, no matter which side of the fence you're on. But unfortunately, we can't stop it. We can't stop that. No matter how much we all disagree with it, we can. Yeah. You know, so you have to just accept that that's going to be there. And there are going to be people that do it. Repro's not going to go away. And repro won't go away because the prices, especially Star Wars, are so high now. It's almost created its own downfall.
Do you know what makes me laugh the most? I tell you what makes me laugh the most about the way we all kick off about repro, this and that, and yet the toy companies are repro. Masters of the Universe, Star Wars.
Yeah, they just repaints, remolds.
So us collectors are all kicking off about it and saying that, but all the companies are all making them.
Is that? But then that's the argument. Is it repro because it's official repro? So is it repro? You know, that's the thing.
Because Hasbro never made Kenner Star Wars, did they? So in a way, it is. You know, I mean, you can't bought the name. But...
If people have a, I mean, if you're quite wise on vintage Star Wars, and you've got to be worth your salt in knowledge that you're buying a repro Stormtrooper blaster or something.
The thing is though, Tez, repros are that good now. I don't care how knowledgeable anyone is. Or these so-called experts. Some of the repros are that good now. I don't buy that people can tell. That 100%. I guarantee some of these so-called experts have got some in their collection and just don't know it.
Repro weapons float now.
You know, all this floating thing, that's out the window now because some float, some don't.
They all float now. They can make
it float.
There's some of the repros out there are that good. I don't buy that people can tell now. I don't. You know.
I'm going back to the Transformers and people who have a moan about Transformers, G1 Transformers knockoffs. You've got to remember, Hasbro knocked off Diaclone and Microman from Japan in the early 80s, so they're all knockoffs anyway. I've always been the same
person. I think what we do as toy collectors, and we like to show stuff, we don't realise the people who are actually collecting it. Sometimes people are financially sound, sometimes people are not. And I will refuse to slag off anybody's collection for what they can do when you've got your bills to pay, your kids to look after, your car to do, to turn around and go, oh, That's a $6 repro. I will never. I
is,
wouldn't be that low in myself
and
to have a go at somebody
right.
for that.
And it falls into that category of, if you are financially well off, if you are very fortunate to have a bottomless pit of toy money, you know what? Good for you. Good for you. Go buy as many mocks as you want and all that lot. Brilliant.
Exactly
but if you are on the breadline, I am not going to say to somebody, well, if you can't afford this stuff, don't collect it. You should. I don't care how modest your toy budget is. You should be able to collect these things, whether it's a retro collection, an original, a repro, or not. If they make you feel good and you want them, buy them. Whether you have to buy one for a tenner or 100 quid, if you can afford something, buy it. And I would never judge anybody because it's for everyone. And I don't care what your financial sort of power is. It's for everybody.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You shouldn't have to, you know. And you hit the nail on the head, Luke, when you said, you know, as long as people are, you don't really have to. I mean, I've got stuff on my shelf that I did bits on and so forth. You don't really show off. It's for yourself. It's for what you do. Yeah. But if someone comes down and says, no way, Shabby, look at that. And I'll say, oh, yeah, but I got the repo thing. I'm not embarrassed by saying that.
No, I'm not
embarrassed. You know what I mean? In my situation, I'd be more embarrassed going, yeah, I spent 300 quid on that piece of plastic that fits in that.
Yeah, that's more embarrassing. It's like, imagine like explaining an argument. You had someone, they had a row on social media about like.
I admit other people's things. It's like you saw VTR's Visionaries. I mean, all carded, all this, all that. But I'm not sat here going, oh, if only I could afford it. No, I'm like admiring somebody else.
That's Dave. That's what Dave does best.
You know, exactly.
So you got to remember, Luke got death threats for recorded figures.
Yeah,
4 years ago. We were all on that. We were all on that.
By YouTube comments, I got death threats, and someone threatened to burn my house down.
Burn your house down.
Well, it's like when Usual Mike sold those new bubbles with the case actually on it.
Yeah.
And he put the card on with the thing in there. I had nothing but admiration for that. Not like,
looks good.
You know, he looks fantastic.
We were all over that, Luke, on your comments like a rat.
Yeah. You jumped into it.
Kieran's got a question. Was Total Recall an implanted spy on Mars memory, or did it really happen?
That's the thing at the end. It's that music at the very end. It makes you think: is it all just? Is it?
No, because he says, "Is it a dream? Maybe it's all a dream."
Yeah, I think it is. I think that's the point. At the end, the music starts, and he goes that ding ding ding, and it makes you wonder if it is. Yeah,
it's a good film. It's Total Recall. I'll tell you what, it's one of the few films that I watched the remake with Colin Farrell.
Oh, it's just terrible.
And I weren't keen on it. I actually think it's quite good now.
No,
I actually quite like it.
Kate Beckinsale is also in that movie.
I didn't enjoy it at the cinema, and then I've watched it a few times since, and I actually think it's okay. I quite like it.
Yeah, I watched it long ago. I quite enjoyed it.
She could be in anything, and she's pretty good.
Oh yeah, she's just from behind.
It's Beckinsale, yeah.
She just doesn't age, that woman. She does not age.
Yeah, she's in her 50s, isn't she? She looks fantastic.
I think she's got the secret Hollywood juice inside her.
Do you know who her father is?
Darren, yeah, the special juice they call it in Hollywood is where they
call it.
He was the guy from Porridge, wasn't he?
Yeah, the guy from Porridge is her father. Yeah.
It's her father, yeah, and she's I had a sister was an actress as well. She was in in TV back in the 90s. I'm trying to think what series she was in now.
Was he in Rising Damp as well, Tez?
Yeah.
He was. Yeah,
he was in Rising Damp, and he did the other series as well. Was he in Rising Damp? Porridge had the series after where he got out of prison and he was going straight.
Going straight.
That was only one series.
Yeah, no, I watched a documentary about it about him, and I was like, oh no way, that's his daughter, Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, well, it was when she did Underworld, wasn't it? Those Underworld films, they were great.
Yeah, she didn't look bad in them, did she?
Condom. Hey, no, it's all right in there, Chris. It's not bad there.
I didn't book the hotel. Yeah, you did.
You stay in Auntie Barbara's.
Can I just say as well, we've got 64 people in the chat, so honestly, on behalf of all of us,
we apologise. We apologise.
Yeah. Paul Luke's never going to come back. He's like, forget these idiots. Do you know what I mean?
Bring him in.
Clicked on the like button already. Well done, Win. Thank you very much, my friend.
Kieran's not happy with you. Oh, you didn't think?
No, he's not. I've seen that.
Kieran's happy with what?
He didn't like. He liked the Total Recall remake. It's like
I can't remember it. I remember seeing it.
Well, I watched it like before Christmas, and I was like, "That's not bad."
It wasn't
I don't think
Mars,
it's
was
bad
it?
at all.
It's an alternate going from one side to the other side.
Yeah, Australia to UK, and
I
weird
loved BTs.
tunnel thing.
That's so weird. You took me way back then. BTs, my word.
BT's model shop in the 80s.
We gave away a USS Flag and a Tomcat as a prize in a competition we held. It was won by a 6-year-old kid, was it, Steve? No way. No
Power
way.
of Livestream.
Well, it must have had flag. I just don't remember anything like it. But like I said, I'm from the north. It won't fit in a shop where I'm from.
Oh dear, Matt's collection, didn't like that.
Lacks that third party. Yeah, third party. Oh yeah, they do third party KOs as well now.
So just see Matt's collection.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I'll probably get it right
It's
next
all right.
week.
I'll say all you want, pro or con repro, and you are welcome here. Say something positive about the Total Recall remake, and you're dead in the group.
I think they're paying surprise. Everything's going up.
Director's cut with
Nice.
Cheers. Thanks for
Thanks
that.
for that,
Dom's in the chat. Hey, Dom is good to see you, mate.
Yeah, Dom comes in every week. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Dom.
He's a good guy. Dom. He's local to me. Is Dom? He's a good guy.
Who is he?
So yeah, he's local. I've known him for a lot of years.
Nice. Well, yeah, he's always.
How many of you had to drink tonight, Tez? How many of you had to not? How many of you not back?
Just 2. I was up at 5.
Two, that's it. They've gone right through you, haven't they? They've gone right through you.
I've had two of them.
Have you eaten anything? Have you eaten anything tonight?
Can I just say, so we've said happy birthday to Gary Moore, we've said happy birthday to G-Force, and we've also got to say happy birthday for tomorrow to Phil. Phil's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday tomorrow,
happy
Phil.
birthday for tomorrow, Phil.
That's tomorrow, but like...
Tez, will you stop injecting yourself with sugar?
Yeah, well, buzzing, Tez. You're buzzing.
I'm gonna do a shabby. I've got to go to bed in a minute.
Yeah, I think you're like half awake and half asleep and a little bit drunk.
Yeah.
You see, going back to that, I think that's sad, though. I think that's sad where us as people that like to show off our collections and talk about toys have to hold back a bit, just in case somebody says something about
you have to sort of zip it.
I think it's sad. I think it's really sad. You know, I've never been one to leave a bad comment or a dislike. I've never. So I just, if there's something on there I don't watch, if I know what it's going to be about and I don't like it, I won't watch it. I'm not going to sit there 10 minutes getting mad about something. I
tell you what, Shabby, I get grief because I do my Spectrum videos. I don't play them on a Spectrum. I emulate them on PC. I get stuff. I get
doing my life in my late 40s saying, "Oh, Luke's made a video of this and I don't like it." You know, I don't get it.
We just get grief. We're supposed to be grown-up men.
Yeah.
The thing is, you learn from stuff like that though as well. You know, look how many third parties there is now and how many people are making 3D. I mean, there's a couple of lads in there that make their own stuff. I find it fascinating.
They're making it at a price, aren't they? They're not ripping everyone off.
I'm not going to sit there and go, well, I've worked on that for a week, but I don't like it because it's not real. Get to France.
Because these third party people find that they can make toys a lot better price and not rip people off, isn't it?
John Paul G, higher power.
And the thing is, I think, especially if it's an internal piece, you know what I mean? I mean, let's be honest. A lot of these guys that collect GI Joe, how many O-rings have been replaced?
Oh yeah, I've replaced a load.
You can't see it, but technically it's a repro O-ring. Who cares?
Let's be honest, repros aren't new. That thing I saw on VTR's video was a repro of Mantech, and that's 83. So it's not a new thing, repro. Knockoffs have been going since toys were invented, you know. And look how much all those Masters of the Universe, Mexican bootlegs and Argentine.
Well, yeah, the Star Wars ones, the Turkish ones, they're a fortune. Yeah, to get a blue snow trooper.
Yeah, Marco.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve.
No, like I say, I just think whichever side of the fence you're on, just be polite and courteous to your fellow collector. Just what's it matter? You know, everyone's financial situation's different. You know, if you can afford this stuff, brilliant, good for you. Go nuts. But if you can't,
but some people say, don't they? If you can't afford it, don't collect, isn't it?
You see that?
I see. That's one that really explains.
I think that's the most horrendous line on the planet.
Couldn't agree more.
It's the most horrendous statement ever.
You say that a lot on the Collect Star Wars Facebook page a lot of time. I've seen that. So,
These lads have been watching us for years, and they'll all back me up. I have always said, I don't care if you've got a toy room, I don't care if you've got a bookshelf. No one should be not invited to this because of their situation.
I've got nothing anymore, Shabby. I got nothing. I got nothing.
It's all boxed up. It's
no more.
boxed away.
Hi, Brian. Hi, Brian. Everyone's turned up. I can't believe it. Everybody's here. We'll have to get Luke on more often.
I'm
Everybody's
surprised you haven't put your mum up as and say, "Can I have a shelf or a cabinet out or something?" You know.
No, I'm going to do some.
Yeah, there you go, Shabby. Look, Adam's
Yeah.
just put a comment in saying there are actually some people in the G.I. Joe world who were totally against replacing O-rings. I mean,
yeah, they've rather just sit there.
Well, O-rings aren't going to last forever. What are you going to do?
no.
That'd be
Adam changes O-rings himself, and you know, I've changed O-rings.
Yeah, if I see a carded G.I. Joe and it's just flopping about, you know, the O-rings broke inside of it, I would be so just to rip it off and just read.
I did it with Masters Universe. Me and Scuba and G-Force, I found some Masters Universe vintage ones, and Scuba sent me the like the O-ring, the T-bar. For
the he-band.
Yeah,
there's no point keeping it in the box if it's broke inside the box.
You've got to go to like classic cars, like from the 50s and 60s. They need parts need replacing. And people,
the tires need change. You can't keep
tire.
the same.
Oh my god, you've not got an official tire. Yeah, they need.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's funny. I mean, sorry, I know we're getting into a bit of a serious debate by the end of the show. But so I remember having, it was not long, Tez, after that guy jumped into my comments a few years back and was giving me all that. And I got talking to someone not long ago about that they private messaged me and started on me a little bit. And we ended up having a bit of a, and I said that to him. I said, but what about classic cars?
Yeah, I remember that.
You replace parts on it. No one has an issue with it, and it's repro parts, aftermarket part. And he said, "Yeah, but that's okay because the car won't function without them. So the car's ruined if you don't. Whereas you can use a Star Wars figure fine without a reproduction gun." I said, "Well, okay, but let's just say you're playing. Let's just say you want. So instead of having a stormtrooper in a battle, you've got to stand him next to a door or something, or lay him down dead because you can't use him. Maybe you want a blaster with him because you. Yeah. I just think this argument is, it's fine with cars because you can't. Some cars can't run without these parts. So you can use a Star Wars figure without that part. Just don't have a gun. What?
Yeah, it's daft. You know what I mean?
In 20 years' time, Luke, when we've got dementia and Alzheimer's, this won't matter.
I don't know. I mean, look, I very rarely touch upon the subject because I know how sensitive people can get about it.
No, it's important, Luke. It's important.
I'm passionate about the hobby as a whole, and I think this idea that some people get excluded purely based on the depth of their pocket really lights a fire inside me. It really does.
Oh,
I mean, you can get collectors who can suddenly, like beginning of this year, decide to start collecting vintage Star Wars, and they've got so much money, and by June they've got everything, and it's like, well, bully for you, well done.
Yeah.
I think we're lucky because most of the lads in this chat, we've been together for years. Us, like, haven't we? All of us, also in the chat. I was like, we all think the same way. We're not, I think sometimes people forget this is a hobby. This is what we do for fun.
Meant to be enjoyable, isn't it?
We were kids when we started this. We were kids when we started this.
I mean, look at this. I started my own collection because of watching Reynolds reviews. Look at that from our Dom. Yeah, this is what I mean. And I don't
got good movie taste as well.
That, and I can't do this, and I can't have that, and I don't want to get that because it's cheap. I want him to enjoy collecting. I want him to have a great time. So that's the best way to be.
Yeah.
I know. Cheers.
Absolutely.
I know it's really nice. Thanks, Win. Thanks for everybody that's.
Oh, let's hit the like. You can't hit the like yet. There you go. There we go. It's done.
I'm getting there. I'm getting down to the bottom. I can see the line coming, so I'm nearly there. If I miss anybody, it's because we've only got a couple
Chris's latest comment is it could be true. That's brilliant.
By the time Shabby gets to the end of the chat, the entire panel will have been faced with reproduction. I'll miss out the Total Recall ones because we've talked about that. Right, here we go. Blues Brothers is a GOAT level film. It is, Adam. I agree with that.
Matt didn't listen.
He's getting up there. Wish I looked like him at blooming 44. He looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I've got him.
Let's have a look. He might have had that comment the next tub. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Honestly. Happy birthday, Mark. How many?
John Baldry's here.
Oh, we got a few. We've got if I can do a bit of self-publishing promotion. DTM and the lovely Helen are doing Tub Thumpers on Wednesday, so that'll be.
Good one.
Cannot wait.
Good one.
I'll have to do one in the attic, Shabby, because I've got loads of tubs and boxes.
I've asked you all. I've asked all three of you.
Yeah, I'll have to.
And that's the thing. We made a comment as well. Like, I ain't following Vintage Day, but it wasn't about that. It was everyone collects differently, and I think we all kind of assumed what Vintage Days was going to look like, didn't we? To tell you the truth, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I don't think any of us were shocked that it was as well organised. I'll tell you what I was shocked by. Not only does this guy got organised tubs in his loft, that he had a filing system in one of them.
Yeah. Well,
Who does that?
Yeah.
Well, I said that when he does his videos, when he takes things apart, he's got little labels on all the where he puts all the screws.
Yeah,
I mean, that's,
He's
that's
such
really,
a to be in that loft though for 2 hours. It was brilliant.
I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad it wasn't summer. That's all I can say. Yeah.
Exactly, Des. Exactly right. What are the two cans you held up to the camera? Were they beer cans?
Heineken, weren't they? Scotty Crusher's favourite.
Heine's, yeah. I've only had two. They're quite big cans, them, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, aren't they? Yeah, and probably not as lot. You're only a skinny
Still talking
fella.
about beer, Tez?
Yeah.
Now, let me just get past. We've talked all about what is it that, so I'll just get down here a bit. I'm trying to get down as fast because I ain't missing anybody else, so I apologise, but I didn't realise we had such a good conversation tonight.
Yeah.
Who gives a rip? Exactly.
Somewhere,
None of us. We're just not that bothered. You know. So
I'll tell you who has got a very good, interesting attic, and Win is in the chat. He's posted me some videos.
Yeah.
He's got some very interesting childhood.
yeah, he's just sent me a video. I haven't watched it yet, but he sent me a video.
No, he's got some good stuff in his attic. He's like, no way. He's got some really good stuff in his attic. This is the mention of the stream doesn't even exist. Yeah. That could be true.
Yeah, let's have a look. So, although a bit late in the chat, sorry, I'm just flying through him though to make sure that everyone's here, so I haven't missed anybody. Friday isn't the same way out with ZSR, and Sunday morning isn't the same way out with Reynolds reviews. Terry, that's a lovely thing.
TGSC.
That's what I mean. I mean, this is why, even though I was sick last week, I did it because it's just fun to do. It's awesome to catch up with everybody over the weekend. 66 in the chat. Wow.
When's your next video out then, Shabby? Come on. You keep saying you're going to do these videos.
I'm starting. You know what? I'm starting to really enjoy doing the streams as well. And the thing about it, I'm going to be honest to you all right now. I'm a person that never learned to make videos on my own.
Yeah.
I've never, and I suppose it's hard for me because as my daughters get older, they don't really want to do it as much.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
Because I mean, it cost me a fortune to get Asuka to do the camera. So but I don't.
But you edit it yourself, though, don't you? You do the
edit it. I love that. That's my favorite thing to do, the editing. But
Shabby.
I don't want to copy anybody else. I like to do my own thing. It's like when people said Shabby should do shorts. I don't really care about. I like to stay in my own lane. Do you know what it's like, Luke? You have a niche on, and Matt and Tez, you have a niche on your videos, and you stick with your niche, if you will. And my niche has always done it with my girls, and so sometimes when they have to go out, or she wants to be out with her mates, and there's been
live stream is easier. Just set up and go, isn't it?
So I'm gonna give it a try. Oh, cheers, Jonathan.
I should do more live streams. So I
haven't one of my own since November, end of November.
Yeah. The nicest thing as well is the community we're in, and I think you can all agree with that. We're in such a lucky place also that if we do live streams and so forth, we'll all help each other out.
Oh God! All day.
So it's it's not like you're like, Luke, do you want to come on? Yep, do it. Shabby,
go watch it.
Matt, do it. Yep, you know what I mean. So I mean, look how lucky Stu was. Everybody turned up for his Star Wars thing and for his 24 hours. It's just nice. I like that everyone can help each other out.
Yeah. So no way I could do a 24-hour thing. I couldn't
I couldn't do it. My body shuts down at a certain time.
My body's shutting down now. My body's going now. Bedtime.
You mock now, but filing systems, storage of cards will be everywhere.
I am not mocking, Dave. I was impressed by that. I'm impressed by that.
VTR putting his foot down. Well, you laugh away. But I know where all my stuff is. You know what I mean? Brilliant. Yeah, I'd love it. Yeah, but same as ZSR, same as everything else. It's awesome. Can't wait to get Matt and Tess and Luke on. It'll be great to have them on. They've got some awesome stuff, and VTR did exactly what I wanted it to do, because a lot of people say, "Oh, well, I've got this and that," but you go through stuff, and you've probably done it yourselves when you clean your rooms and you go through stuff, and you go, "No way, I can't believe I've still got that," or there's something you don't. And VTR did it as well. Like, no way,
no way.
Brilliant. Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Right. Has anyone got anything coming up before we go? If you talk, I can fly down this.
I
don't know.
Really, I'll probably do a video for Sandown. Might go out Sunday. If I do film, if I can be bothered or not. See how over the day comes out tomorrow, if I can be bothered. So probably will film some. It's always people always like watching them. So
I've got to catch up with
Dave put the video out.
I haven't watched Luke's Sunday video yet.
Yeah, I've got a bit of catching up to do actually. I've not watched Matt's latest one yet on the mocks.
Don't worry, you don't have to watch any of my Spectrum videos. I know you do, but you don't.
Yeah. Well, I do watch some of them, but if it's something I recognise, I watch it.
Yeah. I did one for you a couple of weeks ago, Luke. It was you.
Which one was it?
It was.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Yeah, Des wasn't.
You asked me to do one, and I did one.
I'm not sure
you watched it.
Yeah. No, well.
Des made a comment on my latest video. Said I missed something out. Yeah, I know, Des. I was gonna. Yeah. I'm doing the droids loose separately. I'm gonna do another video. Don't worry. It was just a teaser.
They are, Matt. Why don't you go up to Blackpool with Sci and Tez and Chris?
Yeah.
I'm going up.
You'd love Blackpool, Matt.
I'll find out. Maybe I could drive up to Tez's and then go from there up or something. I don't know. We'll do something. Maybe. Yeah. I'll get a train up, I guess. Yeah, get a train up.
Yeah, why not? Have a great time up there. So let's have a look. Awesome streams. Yeah, it's been brilliant again. And thank you all so much for coming in. We were packed tonight, so it was absolutely fantastic. Luke, it's always a pleasure, mate. What are you talking about tomorrow on Keep On Collecting with what's the discussion?
Well, I think it's a bit of all sorts. There's a few topics that have been thrown around. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell everyone, but one topic that has been thrown in that I think we're going to touch upon is possibly the return of Mask.
Yeah. What would you think about that? Would you collect it? Because I know you're primarily vintage.
God. Oh no! I mean, if Mask was rebooted, I'd have a problem without doubt. If it happens, I'm in. 100%.
I think I'd do that. It's funny that because I was saying to the lads last week, I'd love to start a new thing this year. I'd like to get into another one.
Yeah, I'd love to find something I could collect.
Yeah.
Would you do Mask?
It's one line I couldn't say no to.
No, I wouldn't do Mask. No, I'd like to find something quirky to collect.
What do you think the prices would be though? Because if they can sell E-wings for £100 and all that sort of stuff, Mask is going to be cheap.
I mean, I have my own prices in my head that I think it should be. Whether it would be, I mean, for me, let's just say they did a new Condor. So they brought out. Are we talking a straight up reissue like Star Wars Retro Collection, or are we talking updated stuff? I mean, if it was a straight up reissue, I don't think Condor should be any more than £35.
Could they do that though with all the licenses? Because some of the masks are based off real.
Based on real world vehicles, aren't they? But I mean, I don't know. But for me, Condor, it was around £5 back in the day. For me, it should be more than 35 now. That's just my opinion. Some people have sort of said £50 because, like, the Biker Scout in the new TVC, was it £50 or something?
Yeah, 45, 50.
I think what you have to think about there is one, the speeder bike's bigger than Condor. The figures are bigger than the 2.75 mass figures, and it's Star Wars. It holds a premium.
If they painted the figures, the faces, that would be a little bit of an upgrade, wouldn't it? Given the faces, like
because they've got no detailing on them. But for me, that would be if it was any more than that, I think I would.
Well, I got the vintage Condor Immaculate and the Brad Turner, and it cost me $30. That was it, and it was immaculate.
What's that, about £20?
That's about £25.
Right, which is about right.
Or they bring,
We'll see what they say. But anyway, let's just get down here and we'll go. Blah 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 blah. Right, now you're on a decent hour. Those Aussies have got you on a decent hour for us Americans. I'll watch it tomorrow. I'll definitely watch that. So,
I mean, Matt's just said there he don't think they'll have the old tooling. I don't believe this day and age they can't redo them.
They can
You've got to do it. You got to do it.
Just scan it.
With the technology they've got on their fingertips, I don't believe they couldn't do the old molds again. I don't believe they could do it.
We've just got one more to do. Hello, PGM.
Haters.
He was so good at the end then.
Right, thanks everyone. We're gonna go and let Luke go. We'll see you all next week. Who's channel we on? Matt's channel next week. On Matthews. So we'll see you all there. All right, see you later.
Cheers, guys. See you later.